welcome to BBB on Saturday. Thank you guys for all coming. I'm excited to see however many people are here. We have a special guest tonight. Danny Staten's actually on panel with us. So welcome, Danny. All right, we've got a bunch of people saying hi to each other. Corey,
greetings from South Carolina. Thank you.
We're honored to have you, Danny. Thank you for joining us. So today we're going to actually be talking about the classic yearbook. What we're doing is basically your good childhood memories of like high school and bad childhood memories of high school, things you could take, things you could leave, and the advancements that have happened and how our youth is being affected by the things that they've changed since we were kids. And
wow, you said a mouthful. Could you mind repeating that real quick? For those of us a little slow with the uptake, I'm not sure I even understood all them fancy words.
Okay, so we're doing the yearbook basically of like your good and childhood memories of high school, like good memories, bad memories in high school, and then how the advancements to today's youth have you think they've been affected by the things that they've changed since we went to school to now when they are going to school.
I don't think my incredibly cool high school memories belong on the G-rated show.
Okay, well then you just say
I'm just joking. Come on, that was funny. Laugh. Let's have a sense of humor.
I have a sense of humor. I'm laughing.
She has you on the panel. She has a very good sense of humor. There you go.
I got great high school stories like Al Bundy. I was a high school football star.
There you go. All right. I'm glad to see Corey here. I wanted to say hi to Corey because he says he can't stay long. He said, I'd like to stay to all the cool people. I bit go to work soon. BBB has almost 40,000 subscribers. That's truly remarkable. Well done, Chrissy Bravo. Thank you. Yeah, we're at 39,000 something. I'm expecting to probably hit 40,000 probably around Tuesday. And we'll do like a 40,000 subscriber show next week celebration.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe it'll even be private. Like, so you can do. Yeah, we'll see.
Good. You can say words. Who knew? All right.
Or not. Whatever.
Something.
That's
the thing. Yeah.
And I'm running through some stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and put Sarah up first.
Okay.
And Sarah, yeah, that would be you. Well, I'm going to start dropping some comments up on the screen so we can keep up with the comments. So what was one of your best and worst childhood memories or youth memories when you were in high school?
Okay. Well, the first thing I'd have to say is when I was going into high school, right? Up until that point, being a special ed and stuff, we had, everybody else tell us what to do about our education, right? Because they said so. And one of the best things that, happened to me was I was able to take charge of my education and be a part of, my planning or whatever the heck it's called, right? And so I was able to, succeed where I had never done that before, right? So I, passed all my classes and I never failed one class in high school. To start off with.
Okay. And do you have any good stories, like some fun stuff you did or something that you've had experienced?
Yeah, of course. I mean, let's see here. My freshman year, when I went into high school, I instantly joined ROTC because I wanted to wear the uniform because I knew I could never get to the military because I'm a realist, right? And so, every Tuesday I wear my uniform. And I was always in honor flight, and I never failed that class, so that was cool.
That sounds fun. I mean, like I loved high school. I'm just had a blast in high school. So, but it was definitely a time to learn and to grow. And you've got a young mind, so you develop like things at that age,
Yeah, when I went into my freshman year, it was my brother's senior year, and he barely graduated high school because hacky sack. And there you go. Hi, Woo. So yeah, that's it's just a little bit of the things I did in high school and whatever.
Right. I want to say hi, Limey. Welcome, Limey.
Hi, Colt.
Hi, Colt.
Hey, Limey. Hey, Colt.
Hey, Limey.
Hi, Wajamin. There's my friend. What's up, Wajamin?
Yeah, so that's just to answer your question in brief.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and. Are you done?
I'm not next.
Okay. So I did want to share with you guys something that's kind of cool. I'm still working like on the back end, so I'm multitasking right now, just so you know. But I do have this. So Sarah, thank you very much for sending this to me, because Sarah shared with me some of her high school pictures, which I want to share with you guys for the yearbook.
Wow.
That's what she looks like.
I did
Oh.
2000. Yeah, I was 18. You can look.
And then here's
Maybe
Sarah.
everybody's cutie McTootie whenever they're 18.
Then this
Yeah,
was Sarah in ROTC.
This is my freshman
Wow.
year.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
Yeah,
sharp, all dressed up.
Ah,
Right?
thank you.
I love it. Thank you for sharing those with me and letting me share them on the yearbook tribute tonight.
I'll share some pictures if I ever figure out how to work the new iPhone.
Perfect.
Nice.
Shoot it
Hi,
to Sarah.
Free.
She'll shoot it to me, and I'll bring it up to like I'll have to bring it into the it in. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to the other. Beep. Okay.
Right.
So now I'm gonna move Jim over. Jim, there you go, Jim. And
Hey.
Jim.
hi, Jim.
There's so many good and so many bad things to remember about high
agreed.
school.
Yeah.
They, I guess one of the better
Wow.
things was our junior talent show. Me and my buddies, we all got together and got our girlfriends, and they mimed to the song "Leader of the Pack." And we all wore our leather jackets or jean jackets, motorcycle helmets, and come riding in on tricycles. So that was quite a bit of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was high school fun, and somewhere or other, I think I have a black and white photo that somebody took, but it was dark and blurry, and it wouldn't really show that much.
And there you are.
So
You know,
that would be about the best one.
Yeah, sorry, I just realized something really funny. Excuse me, I'm burping because I'm gross. But Triple B's at the very top, and her logo is over her face, so it's just hilarious. I'm sorry.
Good observation. Yeah.
There you go.
On TV, and I was like, "Oh, that's hilarious."
Chrissy, just put me up there, because you know I'm going to be an icon all night, and
You're all
that
right,
icon being over me doesn't matter.
I was lost in the waterfall.
There you go.
That's right. Anyways, I think
I agree, Colt.
We can go frozen.
Listen, my hair is my natural color right now. I used to be blonde, and then it's dark. That's not my fault. That
Colt said Sarah should have kept that blonde hair.
right. I just said I my hair got darker. It's not my fault.
That happens. Mine was almost blonde when I was a kid, and it turned black by the time I got out of high school.
Yeah.
I got a psychic prediction. I predict a blonde wig in Sarah's future.
Wow.
I just get some hair dye. No big deal.
I passed by a wig place in Winston today when I was doing my live, and that was one of the things I said is I probably should go in there since I'm bald on top and get me some hair.
Hey, Jim.
There you go.
Question about your lives. I try to watch the replay because I usually miss it when it's live, and you tend to set them to private. Is there a reason for that, or am I just
that's just a natural thing that comes up? And I looked at them, and I didn't video the usual way because I wanted to go portrait instead of landscape, and it was just too shaky. I'll go back and I'll redo it another day.
Okay, wait.
You're
I
a
just realized.
professional.
Did you just say you were live today?
Yes.
I saw the
Wow.
notification, but there was no video. At least I couldn't access it.
Well,
It was
I
after
was
the
asleep at some point. I think after Corey went to sleep.
It was like I said, plus I was mostly just testing out to see what the signal would be like. I got a couple of places where it was digitized, and it's supposed to be 5G downtown, but walking around, I don't really think it was 5G all the time.
Of course not.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
it's all about practicing and getting a little bit better each time.
But there you go. Joby, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I want to know what's the class chance. What's your class? Class of what?
You put me on the spot.
No. I mean, what class? What year did you graduate?
I know what you mean. Class of 1990.
1990. Thank you. Like I said, I'm multitasking.
There you are. Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever get? Okay, obviously you haven't. Obviously, never mind. I don't know. I was trying to jump the gun and think words or something. Anyways, hi Woo, how you doing? Hi music and fun, etc. How you doing? And if I miss anybody else, I don't know. My phone is not letting me type again because, of course, features and all that.
Oh.
All right.
I didn't say hello to Colt. I missed him. Music and fun, etc. Hello there. A couple of people showed up since I started talking.
Snarky's not that old. He said
Colt knows
Snarky's
better.
67 years old. No, she's not.
Yeah, not even close. But Colt knows better. Anyways, okay, so while she's multitasking and we're in limbo, I do have some questions.
There you go.
What?
Go ahead, Sarah. Go.
Okay, cool. I have some questions that for now, Jims. Now you said you came in on tricycles and all that, right?
Yes.
Now, were these the what's that movie? The guy, that puppet thing that comes on the tricycle, and we're gonna do that. Try to some horror show or something, or was it just all fun?
This was all in fun, and these were tricycles that were made for like 4 and 5 year olds. They were the smallest tricycles we could find.
Yes, I was referring to that movie though, and I can't remember what it's called. But there you are. But yeah, so Triple B, do you have the thing for Jim up yet?
No, that's what I'm working on. I just need I need to know what year he graduated.
That would be helpful.
I graduated in the 70s, and that's good enough.
Okay,
and
class of 70s.
Mystery man.
Yeah. Colt, I'm the 67-year-old.
Saw is what I'm thinking of. Saw for 500. Thank you. Oh man. Anyways, yeah. So Saw, that's what I'm thinking of. The guy the puppet thing that comes with the tricycle. Then horror ensues. Okay, so you just went up there and had a fun time. That's actually pretty funny though, and pretty wholesome of you. Why do I not doubt it? And hi, Sick. Yeah, that just
shame. He says, class of 2000, proud. Like a peacock. Well, proud as a peacock. That was the NBC slogan back in the day.
Right. I am too. I am too. I are too. Whatever. Anyways, I am also
R2D2.
2000.
Hey, is Lobo on the panel?
Oh, do you see
no,
him?
He's not on the panel. He's in chat.
Yeah.
Well, I owe him an apology. Well, wait. I'll save it till when it's my turn.
I can put you up there. You can help us. So I can
tell the story.
Yeah,
Sarah's in the middle of the story. So
Sarah, go ahead and put him up there so I can work my back stuff.
Yes. We'll get back to you, Jim's.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say I owe Lobo an apology because last week Chrissy asked, he asked rather. He said, "Chance, have you heard about C-3PO having a silver leg in Star Wars, the original Star Wars?" And I said, "No, that can't be." Anyone who wasn't here, and if you were here, I won't go on and on because you heard it. And I said, "There's no way." I totally reject that. Well, I was wrong. I consulted with some people, looked at some production photos. I sent Chrissy some photos. That was our homework assignment. Chrissy said, everyone on the panel last week, research this. Did C-3PO have a silver leg? Well, the answer is no, not a leg, a shin. His right shin was indeed silver. And the problem was, it was explained to me by Barry King of BK on the Air, that there was reflection from his solid gold leg. There was once a talent show, Solid Gold. That's another story. But it would reflect, especially like in his first appearance on the Blockade Runner. That was the name of the spaceship that Darth Vader and his stormtroopers invaded. In the very first frames of the original Star Wars, it had those white walls. Well, that caused light reflection and light refraction. And so the gold from his solid gold leg reflected onto his silver shin. Even the toy makers at Kenner made it solid gold on his entire left leg. So let's clarify. He doesn't have a silver leg. He has a silver shin. Details matter. Lobo, you are right. But those people that post videos about a silver leg technically are incorrect. They're partially correct because it's a shin.
Let me point out that I totally disagree with that, and it's a Mandela effect in our time and our history. I'm a paranormal investigator, and I can prove it.
And that's why he hangs out with me, because I'm paranormal.
Submit your evidence, sir.
We'll go into it later.
I sent proof to Chrissy, and I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Well, of course it's going to be proof because it's changed. It's a Mandela effect.
These are vintage photos, production photos, vintage Topps cards from the period.
I've seen Star Wars when it come out 26 times. If he had a silver leg popping around, I would have noticed that little detail.
Jim also did research. Jim, what did you find? You dug out. I don't want to steal your
photo. Silver, but it wasn't back then.
I had the 95 box set on VHS, and I watched all 3 movies from start to finish again. And I'll be doggone, I would have sworn he had gold everywhere, and I would have been wrong. Hit from his knee down on his right leg, from his knee down is silver. And
no, dude, you're missing the concept. You're missing the whole concept of Mandela effect. Yes, it's that way now. But for my memory and your memory and your living proof, because you remember it different, that it was different back then. Something happened and brought on a change. And now it's different. Just like I remember Looney Tunes being spelled T-O-O-N-S, clearly. But now when you go back, it says T-U-N-E-S. And that don't even make no sense because Looney Tunes would be music, not cartoons.
No, it was that was the Walter Lantz cartoons had the T-U-N-E-S. Those are Universal cartoons and United Artists for a brief period that did Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, but I remember it being T-O-O-N-S, not tunes as in music. Why would you put tunes as in music on a cartoon? Does that make sense? Think logically.
Listen, I don't spell, so
I showed a cover of Pizzazz Magazine 1977, and you could see a little bit of the silver, as Chrissy pointed out. And I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, that's from the 70s. It wasn't like Lucas, who changed a lot in the special editions of 1997. That was my first thought, was that he changed it.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, or like in Empire Strikes Back. Remember when C-3PO was shot by a stormtrooper and his limbs go everywhere and he's reassembled? I thought, okay, maybe they did that to sell another toy, create another toy, have a variant C-3PO with the silver shin. But
I'm going to digress, but I just want to point out that a lot of people have different memories.
Yeah.
And it's become a whole phenomenon, that whole situation with the Mandela effect. It's a real phenomenon in society.
Well, how can you look at a vintage item and see it, though? That's not a Mandela effect. That's evidence. That's actual hard evidence and proof.
Well, hard evidence might be proof, but that don't mean it didn't change if your memory says it was different back then.
Oh, okay. So the gold is the faulty memory. The solid gold is what's
okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Okay. Have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Of course. I saw it in the theater.
Remember when old Marty McFly goes back in time?
Yeah.
And messes up how the picture of him in the future starts disappearing?
Yeah. Hey, Ricky.
The picture's having the Mandela effect because something happened in the past that's changed the future.
Changed the course of history. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Butterfly effect.
So if something changed in the past, there would be a residue here in the future.
That's interesting. Oh, very cool.
It's just a theory. It's just a theory. It's just a viewpoint. I tend to subscribe to it because I have different memories than what it is now.
Can I quickly tell my high school story? Or are we not doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay. I loved Walton High. I grew up in Cobb County. My folks built their dream home that they designed. And at the end of 9th grade, I had to change to this school. They called it Riverweed, but it was Riverwood. And it was a bunch of prep snobs. Like all the kids drove. It's like Beverly Hills 90210. Mercedes, BMWs, and all that. And I grew up in an affluent household, but I hated that school. And it was like a prison. There were no windows in the school in Riverwood High. Now it's a charter school, but it was a Fulton County public school when I was there. Could not stand it. I made a few friends, but I hated people there. Their football team stank. And ironically, it was the Riverwood Raiders and the Walton Raiders, both schools. And they were only like 10, 12 minutes apart drive-wise. But both had a football team called the Raiders. The Walton Raiders were good. The Riverwood Raiders sucked. And the food was great at Walton High. I mean, they had pizza. I mean, it was really good food. Milkshakes. It was like high quality food. Riverwood food, it was like going back to elementary school. It was garbage. I was so unhappy. But happy memory about Riverwood, the school I loathed. They had a costume contest for Halloween, and I won. I dressed up as the Incredible Hulk, and I had help. I had these ladies put green food coloring all over my body, and I could not get it off for days. That's another story. That's what she said. But I was solid green, tore jeans, everything, and I won. And the runner-up almost beat me. He was dressed as RoboCop, but with like obviously like cardboard pieces instead of metal. And his costume looked good. But I went in character as the Hulk, and I'd done that in 5th grade too. I have a photo somewhere as the Hulk. I love dressing up as the Hulk, and I went like, I mean, I did the whole bit, right? And
Well, that's a heart attack. Thank you.
all, you know what helped me? It was an applause thing. The winner wins by applause level. And every African American in that place loved my costume. They went, woo, 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 woo. I mean, they went nuts, and that helped me win. And I'm grateful for that. Anyway, and all I won, I thought I was going to win cash. It was a big bucket of Halloween candy. Like a jack-o'-lantern. I thought I was going to get money.
Mm.
And then I dressed up as a Smurf the next year, solid blue, in a diaper.
Triple B's back.
That's why you're so hyper. All that sugar.
Hey, you have a comment on there. Chance, don't ignore it.
Oh, Shane says Chance got soul. I guess.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Jerry Dobson on the screen.
Oh, Jerry Dobson. Hey, I'm here. At least I think I am. Hello, Jerry Dobson. Nostalgia World on Facebook. In Michigan State, he just turned 60. So happy belated birthday to you, Jerry. We see you.
Absolutely. That's why I put it up there for you to see.
Thank you.
I am dying. That is funny.
I'm telling you, man. The brothers helped me win that contest. It was a beautiful moment. That's all I got to say. Anyway.
But right on then. All right.
Okay, I got something. Hold on. Ooh.
Okay. Did you get Jim's thing up yet?
No, look. I got it. Boom.
Oh, that's my senior photo.
Yeah, it is.
I'd had a crew cut that year and a mohawk, and it grew out. Barely. It was starting to grow out. Yeah. Anyway.
Do I have a
Chance
mohawk
goes
right
okay.
now? And you wouldn't let me send you the picture. You're mean.
I had a mohawk in 8th grade, and then my senior year, just in revolt because I hated that school so much. Hated it.
Sounds very Mormon of you. Anyways,
Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put Jim back up there.
yeah, put Jim
Mean
back up.
people. Okay.
Okay, and then hold on, I gotta go back to. Ooh, so much to do.
Except for those that helped me win the contest. They were great. They were both
That's
from the
not
South.
Jim.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not Jim.
Yeah, I was like, I'm waiting for Jim to come up.
Bunny.
Thank you, Snarky. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much.
Yeah. You push buttons.
I'm lost right now.
All right, now,
There it is. I got it. I found it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. There you are.
Okay,
You found
so,
Jim too.
Yeah, I did. I found him.
We found you, Jim.
That's a blessing. I love finding Jim.
So we're gonna show a picture of when his calves graduated high school.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Sarah did it for us.
There you go. Congratulations.
Sarah, I have some choice comments about the balloon positioning, but we'll do that backstage.
Listen, she didn't say it had to be accurate. It just had to be funny.
I just said, make me a picture of Jim with a graduation cap on this picture. So I have a picture of him.
But listen, you're not even upset that you're straight out of high school in that picture?
The funny thing is, that's just about what I looked like in high school.
You're
From
9
about-
years old.
From about 14 until about 35, 40, I hardly aged at all. And then things like working at a place for 20 years and getting laid off and a divorce, it'll age you quick.
Right? And I gotta say something that's really funny about that though, right? is since we don't know what you look like, and I only seen your hands and your shins, and now your graduation photo. What's really funny is like, what else could that photo be a part of? Amazing. Jim should never have posted that in his community post. You're welcome.
Well, that picture's all we got to go on, so I mean, we're gonna do what we can with it.
May I ask a question in a second of chat?
Well, I was just going to say real quick, what I could have done is just put a graduation cap on a waterfall, so it was going to be the option. Go on, Chance.
Shane, did C3PO have a silver shin? Yes or no? I'm just curious if he's still out there watching in the chat. I'd love to know what he thinks on that.
Anyways, and hi, Al SoCal. That guy's epic. He lives not too far from me. Sorry, what?
I figured he's SoCal, so I was like, hey, SoCal, what's up?
Oh, yeah. I've actually hung out with him and did Feeding the Homeless. And anyways, he's awesome. And he does have long, beautiful hair. And that's true. Deal with it, people.
Sick. Hi, Sick. Oh, Montero's in the house.
Hey, Montero.
Moving
Montero.
around traffic. Hi,
Good day.
How you doing?
All right. So, anyways, that's Jim's graduation photo. That's amazing.
I play again. I show it again because Sarah, you did a good job. That was hilarious. I love
it. Yeah. Sarah did a real good job.
Mm-hmm. Straight out of high school.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Oh, Shane says no, it's not silver. So wow, we're in a deadlock.
Well, this is my view of it.
Why would you? If I didn't go back and watch it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so obvious.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? Triple B.
I'm laughing at Corey's comment. Did you see it on the screen?
I see if I can't read it.
That is a good one. I was voted my class most likely to recede.
Not yeah. It's cute. Thank you, Corey. That's funny.
Me too, Corey.
I have no even idea.
Hi, music, fun, etc. Sorry I missed you, buddy. Glad you're here.
I see it, Cole. Jason Bateman.
All right, so
Snarky. Jim, are you done, or are you still going?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so who's next?
Snarky.
Okay.
And then if you could get me a picture, I'll do something with it real quick. But I don't have one of you.
I got this new phone, and they switched my service to the phone, and I cannot work it to save my life. I cannot drop a link in chat. I cannot. When I go on the video camera and try to use it, I have to reset the whole phone to get out of it because it's just horrible. I hate iPhone. I've been a Samsung user for 12 years, and I'm having a hard time adapting to this whole new setup system with it. I'll get it eventually, but I did go dig up a picture from back in high school times, and I'm going to show it when it gets to my turn.
Okay.
So I'm hanging in here.
Are you able to show it? Oh, you're going to show it on your screen.
On my screen.
Okay, good. Okay, then I don't have to do nothing with it. Okay, good. Snarky.
Well, I'm on top of things. I'm from South Carolina.
There you go. Go ahead, Snarky.
What's the question?
Yeah.
Some good high school memories and some bad childhood memories from your high school days. Oh, and hold on, Snarky, 1 second.
Oh, look.
Aww. Class of 1990.
Wow.
I was
class of 86. George says class of 86.
I'm class 86 for high school.
Oh, okay.
That's me in the 8th grade.
Oh,
that's me in the 8th grade.
When I asked you, you said 90.
No, I the fuck did not.
Oh, that was me. That was my bad. My bad. My bad, Snarky.
And she was worried about me.
Yeah, it's okay, Snarky.
No, we're always worried about me.
Go ahead, Snarky.
I'm sorry.
Ahead. It's okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, that was me in the 8th grade with my trumpet. And then that was me in beauty school, which was about 89. And then that was me with a kid about 93.
Nice.
Snarky, I didn't know you played trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
How many years?
I mean, that's I probably could still play it if I tried, but but 3 years in school, and then I got too big for my britches and moved. And when I was moving to the new place, I was like, yeah, I want to be in band, but I don't want to have to do marching season. So hook that up for me. Like I thought I was in a concert venue or something. Like I thought I was Hollywood making a contract. They wouldn't go for it. So I just wasn't in band anymore.
That's how long I played, 3 years.
Well, in like 5th grade, they tried to get me to go to band. So, anyways, they wanted me to play the flute. And I can tell you this, I can make beautiful noise. And that's why today I just hit the power button when I want to hear music. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm glad this is an American Pie joke. Okay.
It's a family show, there, Chance. I'll make that next time I'm live on my channel.
You're being real. I didn't know. I'm just making sure. I didn't know it was a joke. That's cool. You really can play the flute. That's awesome.
No, I can't play the flute. I just said that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's why I hit the power button to hear music.
I had a flute for a while. I can kind of play it. There's a place called France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where you really see it all. You know.
Having a Porky flashback.
So, Snarky, what was one of your childhood memories that you, or from high school, that you didn't care for?
Excuse me, I'll be right back. I think I'm dying.
It has to be from high school?
Just that time, that era, like that era of your life, or around that era of your life.
I mean, I didn't like it whenever Key Club was doing their hazing or whatever, and football players kept coming up to me in the hall between classes and asking me to go to the dance. They weren't asking me to go to the dance. They were supposed to go find an ugly chick to embarrass so that they could be big guys with their friends.
Hey, Snarky, have you ever seen that movie, Not Another Teen Movie?
No.
That is something. It's comedy, and it makes fun of all those teen movies.
No,
it's right up your alley. Yeah, it's comedy. It's right up your alley. It is. No,
really. I don't like those kind of movies.
Oh, but it makes fun of all those movies. I'm telling you, it's something
I know.
Like, actually.
But that kind of movie I don't like either. So,
well, they are. There you go.
Anyway, you know, I remember when I learned about centrifugal force. I was coming home and there was a mud puddle full of tadpoles. So I ran and got a bucket with a handle and I scooped it up and I'm swinging it back and forth. And I got up onto the what's it called? What's that thing? What's fire plug? Those things on the side of the road. I climbed up on top of it and started swinging that bucket round and round. I said, "Look, they'll stay in there because the gravity." Flop. Landed right on my head, had wiggly squigglies all over me, and that's the part that was freaking me out. Mud doesn't bother me a bit, but when things are crawling around in the mud and they're all over, oh my God, yeah.
That's a great story. That's like when I maced myself. That's a great story.
Gravity, science, good stuff.
Yeah, angles. Who knew? One direction is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Velocity, yeah, it's important.
Mm-hmm. Right? Splashback, that's the thing.
That's all I got, because otherwise I'm telling a whole bunch of stories where I'm cussing people out. I really don't think that's why I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Then Triple B. Should I put Danny up now?
Yes, please.
Then I shall. And I did.
And there we go.
And there you are.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Hi. Greetings from Southern California. That doesn't sound as cool.
I would have been a lot more prepared for tonight if somebody had let me know what the topic was or anything. But let me know. I'm just going to look at it. Sarah texted me, BBB wants you to be on the show tonight. I said, okay. And then I got a link. Nothing was discussed. I didn't know what was going on. And I just know that, hey, I'm going to be here because she wants me to be here.
But before the show,
I feel honored to be here. So here I am with no plans and no preparation whatsoever.
Okay,
so
but I did see you go.
It's not my fault.
Oh, Dan, I did see you go into the chat before the show started. So at any point, you could have just read the thumbnail like I did.
Yeah, like I'm going to read something. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
A matter of fact, I should have, really.
Yeah. I'm just honored you're here. I'm just honored you're here, Danny. That's fine.
Well, I've had a real busy day. I was doing some experiments with videos and stuff.
Yeah, I watched your live earlier.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I did make you a mod.
And I saw that. Thank you. Ah,
Yeah, well, you can drop your link. Because when I do chats, I try to help people grow like Corey does.
right.
And I always encourage people to drop their links in the chat.
Well, I just learned how to drop links thanks to Sarah.
You're welcome.
Somebody had my little 14-year-old daughter taught me.
I've just been on YouTube since the beginning. I taught myself everything.
And congratulations, that was a long time ago when she taught me, and she graduated high school this week. I showed Sarah the picture.
Yes.
So I'm kind of
my
a
phone.
proud old dad this week and stuff.
Cool. Congratulations on all that.
So you want me to talk about high school?
Yeah, your high school.
Like a story about something that happened to you, or something you did in high school.
I'll just tell you the story, and this is why high school and me didn't last. But oh God, it was not in 1976. I was playing high school football for the JV varsity team for Palmetto Mustangs. It was the greatest year in Palmetto Mustang JV history. We went to the national championships. We come in second place. We almost won. I was a high school hero. I was a football star. And in the first game of the next season, some guy from the Brian Hurricanes took a shoulder pad shot to my left knee and bent it backwards and broke my knee. And I spent 77 with a broke knee on the bench and ended my football career. I had dreams of being a college and then a professional football player. That was what I wanted to be. And ironically, my mother was a photographer for the National Wrestling Alliance, shooting pictures of magazines. And I was helping her with her photography, reloading cameras for her and stuff like that. And she always took me to the wrestling matches. And I considered, I thought maybe I'd be a wrestler instead of a football player, because a lot of football players with knee injuries always go into wrestling, and I'm pretty big, right? But I tried out and I did a couple of wrestling things and found out that, oh my God, it's very painful and it hurts and people really hit you. It ain't fake like everybody thinks it is. When somebody chops you, it brings blisters to your chest. It really hurt. It really hurt. So I wound up working in concessions that summer and selling pictures and posters and novelty items of wrestlers. And by the time I was 16 years old, I had a brand new Firebird, and I was making around $1,000 a week in 1977 money.
Oh, wow. And
I decided that I was a big boy, so I got what's called an emancipation from my parents and became at 16 years old, became considered an adult. I had my own apartment, my own car, and my own job by 16. I was one of the first people ever to have a VCR in my whole area, just little stuff like that. And so by the time I was 16, I was getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going to school, leaving school at 3 o'clock, driving straight to somewhere like Columbia or Georgia, different matches in Georgia, sometimes the Omni or Augusta, Georgia, or different places. Greenville on Monday night. Tuesday night was Township Coliseum in Columbia. Wednesday night was some high school gym in backwards hillbilly South Carolina or Georgia somewhere. And I was working overnight and getting home at 2 o'clock in the morning, sleeping 3 hours and getting up and going to school. So it was around about the first of 78 that I decided I couldn't do everything. So I quit school and just worked for the wrestling for there on out. So my school career ended in the 10th grade. Wow. But I did go back and get a GED later, and I did go to college in the mid 80s for a couple of years. And so even though I'm from South Carolina, I'm not a hillbilly. I'm actually educated. I actually have like 5 college degrees. So
you sound educated.
And now, just to prove some stuff to you, I'm going to turn this camera on for a minute.
There you go.
Look.
Kind of.
Is that Ric Flair? Whoa!
Sorry about the glare.
Is that Ric
There
Flair?
you go.
No, it's Andre the Giant. Who the
That
heck
is me, and that's me in 1977, a young man with the
Wow.
Boogie Woogie Man from New York City, Jimmy Valiant.
That's
Oh
cool.
man,
I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is like
Yeah, it's
personally,
cool.
That's
barely.
cool.
That's pretty
it's
good.
personally autographed.
How
And
old were you? How old were you there?
and that's my mom and Jimmy Valiant.
Oh wow, photographer.
Yeah.
How
And,
old were you in '77? Or do you not want to divulge that?
He was younger.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, I guess.
Oh, real quick, I want to say hi to Excalibur. It's good to see you. I know I'm in I'm on the panel, but I'm in the main chat because my
Actually,
phone was,
this picture is from when I was around pretty close to 15, I believe, probably 1979 or 80.
nice.
Cool. You said 77 earlier, but okay, 79, 80.
I'm sorry. I had strokes and my memory on dates are a little messed up sometimes, but
That's okay.
I always think everything happened in the 70s for some reason.
Sorry, I was just about to say different strokes for different folks, but then I just said it. So there you go.
That's cold-hearted.
Danny, don't worry about it. Plus a couple of years among friends.
You were
Well, I
already
guess
small back then.
I guess that would be 1982 or 81 when I did the emancipation thing.
Wow, dude, I was born in '82.
But I've been working for wrestling for years. When I said 1977, that was the year I went to work for wrestling.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
But I'd worked for them up until I emancipated at a later date. I think you misunderstood what I said.
Oh yeah, probably did.
Emancipation.
I think I got the facts right. I know I have strokes and I'm a little off sometimes, but I don't think I'm that far off.
You're okay, Danny. You're good.
Well, I'm on full disability because I had 6 major strokes in 2011 and 2012 that put me on full disability. But I think I'm pretty well over that now. I'm not all shaky or nothing. I can talk now.
I just need to point this out for those who may, spread rumors. He had strokes before he met me, okay? I did not cause them. Just throwing it out there.
Thank goodness, Sarah. Thank goodness.
Right? I don't
know. She might have given me a couple of light strokes since I met her.
Hey, listen.
There was just one night on a backstage, so I won't go into all that because we're a G-rated show tonight.
Yes. All right. So, Triple B, your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay.
Unless anybody's got any questions for me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Nobody likes you. I am going to someplace. Okay.
Hi, Peak. I wanted to say hi to Peak, by the way, real quick. Peak. So,
I just want you to know, Triple B, that Nightmare is in Southern California, not too far from me. Also.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think you had said that in another chat somewhere that he was Cali.
I probably said a lot.
Cali
That's true.
person. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I think more Cali people, more Cali. Oh, and by the way, Wajamin, we graduated the same year. We're the same age. Because he was saying his class of 92. And I'm like, hey, class of 92 here too, bud. So, okay, I'll show you guys some stuff. So
Think of
here,
the joke from Corey. You just passed up a funny joke.
hold on. I'll put it on there. Hold on. There we go.
We clicked on the same time. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Okay, go.
There we go. There we are. Yeah,
Was
somebody can
someone
read
read that? That's pretty funny.
Somebody could read it. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's not me though.
Chance, go ahead and read it. You thought it was funny.
I was a wrestler. My nickname was Kid Candle. One blow and I was out.
Nah.
Okay, so this is a family show, Corey. Please help me,
love
family.
those jokes.
Thank you.
Dad jokes.
I love it. That's how the channel got started. I started posting dad jokes. That was how I started. So
I'm sorry I interrupted Sarah. I mean, Chrissy.
Whoever.
what?
I'm sorry
Yeah,
I interrupted you with the joke. I was apologizing to you, Chrissy, for you're getting into your high school story
That's fine.
Blabbermouth chants interrupted, but I thought
I hadn't started yet, so I mean it's not that big of a deal.
I'm gonna mute myself.
No,
Blabbermouth.
don't do that because don't mute yourself because you can't remember to unmute. Nobody can hear you at all.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I am also class of 1992, and I had big hair.
Nice. Let me just take off the thing there so we can read. Or not. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we're hitting the buttons at the same time.
I know. We are awesome.
We
That's
are.
gonna do
We're
the same
good.
thing. It's great.
Okay, I got the other buttons. You got those buttons. How about that?
Whatever buttons. Okay.
Okay. And then here's when I was in 8th grade when my mom got married to my stepdad. So this is
that looks like you and your mom.
That is me and my mom. Me and my mommy. And then I also play drums and flute. That was me in the marching band, which we were actually #1 in the state of California. We did really big events, like we did Disneyland, Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm. We also did Six Flags, and then we went to Hollywood and we did down Hollywood Boulevard during one of the big events there. And we also did some football game shows, like for field shows, and it was pretty cool. But they were for college football. It was pretty cool. And then here's my senior picture.
Ooh.
Got my
So
picture.
in 1982, I was in first or second grade.
My hair is dark naturally, so as you can see, it's dark. I dye
it. Jerry Dobbs says that I'm here listening, working on my group on my laptop, looking up and Frank. Nice.
Well, look for her in a closet.
It was a hidden room, not a
Looking
closet.
up. I'm sorry, looking up, not looking for.
Oh my.
What? Oh my.
All right. So Triple V, those are some great or whatever you said.
I know, and Wajamin says, no, I'm actually older, BBV. He goes, I'm late 72. I could have swore I said, I read that. I'm off today. I'm sorry. I put up Snarky's wrong year on her picture because I'm multitasking and like all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can put pictures any type of right. I mean, look at Jim. He's really so soft, whatever those words are.
It is looking up. I'm sorry, I said looking for Anne Frank. Of course, why would you looking for her? I'm a moron tonight. Doesn't even make sense. Okay.
Thank you, Corey. That's really sweet, Corey. Thank you so much.
It makes me want to cry. Okay, Julie, what's the next question?
Okay, so when I was in high school, I had a lot of really good memories because my grandfather, he had a body shop, and he did a lot of body work and stuff for Jay Leno. He painted a lot of his cars and stuff.
And
so we got to do, yeah. Oh, bam, adding TD.
All right, cool. TD, you're after this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so then I got to be around a lot of old classic cars, and I got to go to a lot of classic car events and stuff like that in my high school years. And I traveled a lot because I was in the band, which we did, like I said, we did Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm. Like we were all the time going different places. So, and we got a lot of awards and stuff. But the day, so it was May 1st, 1992. It was the graduation year. I was a senior, and we were in class. And while we were in class, we heard fireworks, like firecrackers. And so we were like, what is that? And then some crazy lunatic came to our school and shot up our school. And I lost some of my very close friends. I also have a bullet hole like in my chest.
Oh my gosh.
No joke.
What?
I lost 4.
Damn, not a happy memory.
Not a happy memory. And so that is my
always good memory.
It was
what school was that?
It was Lyndhurst High School, class of 1992. So it was May 1st, 1992, Lyndhurst High School, California. You could look it up. 4 passed away. One of them was my economics teacher. I was in his class. And then Jason White, bless his heart, I miss him. He was one of my good friends. And then Beeman Hill and Judy Davis. Those are
their souls. I'm sincerely sorry to hear about that. That's got to be so dramatic.
it was crazy because I think that was inspired me to join the military. I wanted to protect my country. And so at that moment, I kind of was like, I really want to do something for my country. So that was my high school moment that I kind of developed something in my mind that I was like, no, I'm not going to let people do this. I'm not going to be a victim. I refuse to. You gotta, you just.
That is so heavy. I thought my high school was rough.
You know,
Did you look it up?
on that note, Triple B, you know, Columbine was getting shot up live when I was at school. And from that point on, we had shooting drills, right? So we were the first, generation in my family that had mass shooting drills. And I want to tell you, I don't know how to do fire drills anymore or earthquake drills, but those are the ones I'm well versed in.
Oh yeah. So when so it actually happened on our prom night, May 1st, 1992. And so we didn't have prom. They changed prom to happen over summer vacation. And if you happen to have graduating grades at the time that the shooting happened, they just graduated you anyway. So they had big army tents out in the football field, and that's where we did our remaining classes till the end of the year. And then but our graduation, everything was affected by it. Like our graduation was more of a memorial. Yeah. And Jason, my friend that was killed, his mom came up and got his diploma. They gave her his diploma, and so it's really emotional. But yeah. But
dang,
how we handle things defines us as a person, right?
Indeed.
Exactly.
So,
and I just want to real quick say hi to Full Star, who's in Australia, the fictional land that does not exist. Good to see you.
Star.
I just got to point that out that he doesn't exist, but I'm pretty sure he does. But in case he doesn't, he does not. But in case he does, he does. Yeah. And there you
go. So, it's okay. You know what was Jeremy? That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger. You could either choose to be a victim or you could choose to not be a victim. And I choose to not be a victim. They're not gonna.
You weren't one of the 90 students held hostage, was you?
Yes, I was until 11 p.m. at night.
Oh my
God!
And he ordered pizza. He ordered pizza, and he was telling people he was going to shoot somebody. If we had to go to the bathroom, and the building was shaped like a C, but we were on the second floor. He took everybody up to the second floor so he could look down and have full view. And so, after he finally turned himself into the snipers and stuff later that night, they were finding students in ventilation systems, hidden all over the school. But they had safety glass and stuff, so they had a really hard time breaking the safety glass to get in under the floor, under the into the bottom floor.
Thank you.
To get in.
What happened to the killer? Did you follow the trial, or it's too bad they weren't taken out?
Eric Houston is still in prison today. He's in solitary confinement because he killed children. So a lot of people are after him to kill him. So he is still in federal penitentiary.
Wow. Incredible.
Wow.
But it is what it is. And I still have really good childhood memories. Like my grandfather taught me to drive, and I got to drive his classic Camaro. And that thing was badass.
My grandfather drive too. My dad's dad, yeah.
But yeah, I had a blast. I had a really good time in high school up until that moment. But yeah, I loved
my grandpa was the local town chief of police. I actually learned how to drive in a police car.
That's amazing.
My dad was epic, and he taught me how to drive. So the first time we went driving, he had me drive through a canyon, and I was like, no problems, I can handle this. Just good. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a very good driver. I have a perfect driving record, and there you go. And I'm 42 years old.
Yeah, you even do streams and drive. You go live and drive.
I can. Yes, I'm there. You go.
Hi, please.
Hey, Brandon, good to see you, brother.
All right, so
Princess, good to see you always.
Yeah, I was going to say that we've got some new people in here. We have.
Oh, you mean in the chat?
Yeah, let me hit the chat real quick, TD, and I'll put you up. And let me make sure I have your picture, TD. I think I already downloaded it. Hold on, let me make sure.
Hey, happy birthday to Jerry, by the way. Happy birthday, Jerry.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
There you go. Jim said it. Now it's official.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay, So I'm gonna just run through these comments real quick. I'm gonna pop TD up here because I'm sure y'all look much better. Look at her.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guess what? Do you know how hard it was for me to sign in because I don't have my phone?
Oh my goodness.
It was like pushing Jello uphill with a rake. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fantastic.
Blaze, come here, sit down.
You're welcome, Jerry.
And we haven't missed anybody yet, right? Okay, so everybody, just so you know,
say hi.
Our beautiful TD
and Blaze.
And Blaze.
Let me off there. So this is TD in high school.
I was captain of Flagland. I'm not trying to brag, but no autographs, please. What's up, Lobo?
So that is our TD in high school. There you go, TD. You got the stage.
Sorry, I'm sweaty. I was doing yard work and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do without my phone. So picking up pine cones. Can I ask a quick question? Does anybody know what are pine cones exactly?
They're things from a pine tree that have seeds.
No, but like, what is their purpose? Like, what are they?
They spread
hold
the seeds.
What?
They hold the seeds of the pine.
They hold the seeds, and that's it.
Pretty much.
It's to
and people use them
rejuvenate.
as decorations because weird.
To rejuvenate.
Okay, well, one fell in my head. So it's like a bomb scene out here. Well, I was like, I swear a squirrel did it, like pushed it over the edge because I was cleaning a table, like this outside table that I wanted to surprise my boyfriend and get everything done before he like came home from work and stuff. And I was all of a sudden it was like boom, and like basically hit me on the head, bounced off the table, and like I know it was a squirrel. I know it's nefarious. It's definitely nefarious.
Very nefarious. Now, high school
you
questions.
all right? Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, pine cone.
Yes.
Has damaged your brain severely.
I mean, it could scratch your face.
I mean, like Chrissy just survived a school shooting, but yeah, the pine cone, it hit me. In the
Yeah.
Damn, I wasn't hostage.
She's been shot at, and you get a pine cone.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Are you okay?
You guys know what movie that's from? Our pets' heads are falling off.
Yes, that would be Dumb and Dumber because
it's very good, Sarah, without the H.
I quote it often, and Chance thinks I'm being mean to myself. I'm like, no, it's literally from the movie.
He's like, oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. High school. Back to focus. Ooh, Jerry's 60 today, I think he said, right? No. Yeah. Right?
Yes. He turned 60. Actually, it was a couple days ago, I think.
That doesn't matter. It's still his birthday. Happy birthday, Jerry Dobson.
There you go.
Class of 83.
Any questions about Flagline? I'm just kidding. Any questions about how I organized a protest in 1998?
Oh wow! About what?
And the news came about fashion because they made us wear uniforms our senior year, and I didn't like that. And we didn't have enough freedom and expression and like dress down days, so the news came and everything. And it was like outside by the flagpole. I forgot about it, and then I ran into this guy that I know like from high school. He's like, remember, because my daughter's like a little bit of a hippie, and he's like, remember you organized that protest? And I was like, yeah, what was that for? I asked my mom, and she's like, pretty sure it's about clothes. So yeah. That's me. And I was on homecoming court, and it was so funny because the guy that was like my partner, he wore this like sparkly suit, and he walked all cool, like. And I was like, Sam, you need to pick it up. I can't walk like that. I can't walk that slow. Like, so every like parade we were into, I was like, I'll carry us. Hi, hello. And he's just like the whole time.
It was great. I organized a protest in my freshman year. So, but
for what? Why?
Well, okay. So my freshman year, because I was in special ed, right? They had a mandatory freshman class that we all had to take. Now, the school's overloaded as it was because the other school that I was supposed to go to didn't open on time because, of course, it's a feature of you're welcome. So what happened was the class is overloaded and they send all of us to one class, right? And and they only have like 2 teachers for this class. It was called TPP or no, not TPP. Like, you know what? Who cares?
Like there's no like funding for, or there's like no funding for like special.
Well, listen, it's because it was a mandatory class for freshmen. And the special ed kids, had to be, sent there. And that was it. So they gave one aide for like, I don't know how many kids was there? Like, I think there was 11 of us or something like that. Yeah, there was like 11 of us in a class that was already like 30, right? And the teacher's already overwhelmed. We can't do the bare minimum. And the aide there won't help or can't help because of course, right? So, So because I didn't want to fail any classes, because I got tired of failing, right? Like just straight got tired of failing, especially because it's not my fault, because they're supposed to help me do not that. Right. So like I said, I wasn't gonna fail, and if I was gonna fail, then I was gonna fail like with a point to it, right? So I basically, my mom was from the school district, and so did my dad. So they found out about this before even I did.
That's right.
There you go. So what happened was I basically said to everybody that was there, and I was like, look, we're already going to fail anyways, because they're not helping us, but they're trying not to help us to make sure they're helping us.
You're not getting your needs met, right? Like for your IEP, right?
Right, yeah. So, it's not fair. So I was like, hey, if we all do this together, we'll see what happens. But worst case scenario is we still fail, right? And maybe we get, sent home or something, right? And they're like, yeah, well, if we're already failing, who cares? So, yeah, everybody said, okay. Even the people who didn't get along were like, sounds like a good plan, right? And so that's what I said. So we're gonna do a Gandhi thing here. We're just gonna say no and not do anything. So just one class of us saying no, we're not gonna do anything. If we're gonna fail, then we might as well just fail doing nothing, because we're not learning anything anyways, and we're interfering with the rest of the students learning. Like there's limits to this shiz, right? Like we gotta think beyond the one thing. So I did that, and I organized the protest of I'm not doing anything. So since I was the leader, because of course I'm the one that got called up, be confronted by my IEP person and whoever else, right? And I was already in ROTC too, so I got involved because they were gonna have to switch my schedule and stuff.
You didn't get in trouble, did you?
Oh no, heck no! It was more like, why are you doing this? I'm like, well, if we're already gonna fail, then why don't you even try? Because we're overloading the one aide who doesn't even know what we're doing, and the rest of the classes, of the average people are all being let down on their end too. Like it's just not fair to anybody, right? Not the teachers, not the aides, and not any of the students, right? And there's a time and a place for inclusion and stuff. Sometimes inclusion doesn't mean to make other people suffer, right? That's kind of dumb too.
Right. I mean, and it also means being able to socialize like a normal peer, like
right.
So like we being included in we
were all able to socialize pretty much okay. Even Akila, listen, I'm gonna be nice. Yes, we could. Now, the point of it is like, and then everybody was like, well, are you sure about, like, you're just going to fail? I'm like, or get this, or instead of just failing, you could put us all into a special ed class, and then we could learn a thing, and everybody could win-win at that point, right?
Right.
And so because
you can focus more on like your learning styles. Yeah.
Right. And we're not overloading the one teacher.
It's
and
no like,
you know what to do. This aide could even turn on the computer. She's all, turn on the computer. And I'm like, where's the power button? I'm like, can you hit it? And she's like,
have you tried?
I don't know where it's at. And I'm like, this is amazing, right?
Well,
so
that's the thing too of paying teachers or aides very, very little. I mean, they make basically what you could make at like Burger King, and they have a very important job. And so there's that too. Like if there's funding, then they actually hire like educated teachers. Yeah.
Right. The aide couldn't even turn on the computer. So how is she supposed to help us with the thing that we don't understand? Anyway,
that's
so when it came,
awful. How embarrassing.
Yeah, it's. Take care of yourself, Brendan. Anyways, and also, the thing of it is like, what it came down to was, they put us all into, a special ed class where we all passed. Even the people that I was questioning would be able to pass because they just didn't care about their education. Yeah, they all passed. Everybody passed, right? So from that point on, they made that, mandatory class, for special ed people, because it's fine that we could do the work if we knew what the work was and the aide could even help us with it.
Or if you had a different pace.
Did Mark Harmon star in that movie?
What movie?
Summer School.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I had to do summer school mandatory.
We're gonna have a movie based on your life. Who do you want to play you, Sarah?
Listen, we'll talk about that backstage. Okay.
Sarah was a cute kid. She sent me a picture of herself when she was like 5, and she had little dimples. Still has them, I guess. But she was cute.
Yeah, I saw dimples. Yeah.
I heard she was born with a mohawk. She came out with a faux hawk. I'm just kidding.
You got a mohawk, dude. I gave myself a mohawk the other day, and I said, "Chess, you want to see my picture?" She's like, "No."
Sarah, did they make you ride a special bus, or did you ride with all the other kids?
No, I rode a special bus. I picked up at the house and dropped off. But I'm going to tell you, riding that special bus,
right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Riding that
I
bus.
thought the short bus was a myth or something they only had in California until my youngest started school, and there was that short bus.
No. And
Cool,
it's
Brandon.
not fair.
Wah, wah, wah.
Listen.
I feel bad. Listen, I didn't make fun of anybody. I'm a good person, okay? But I would call the short bus the jelly wagon. This is insane. No.
You don't even want to know. Listen, you do not want to. You do not want to know.
But
Okay,
there was
yes.
there was a kid who just looked
Like jelly?
and when the short bus hit the speed bump, he rolls around like jelly.
Okay, that's
Like,
hilarious.
I know it's bad.
But,
It was a kid joke. I was a kid at the time. I didn't say anything to their face. I didn't hurt their feelings.
my
I said it to my friend only.
I can't.
Not
I
here.
can't.
Not that I was one of them, Chance. Not that I was one of them, but there was a certain group of smart aleck kids who called the short bus kids the get along gang.
Like that, yeah.
And they say, "Here comes the get along
I
gang."
volunteered.
But I was not one of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys.
I
need to understand
volunteered with this special ed class, so I was.
Okay.
helping.
Get Along Gang was a really cool show.
There you are. So what I have to say about this is you don't even want to know what we did on those buses and also what we call ourselves on those buses, okay? I guarantee you it's worse than Jelly Cake, all right? Also,
Jelly
Well, how about
the heck?
there's this little kid, this kid, honestly, if like my son and I have to leave at a certain time so I can get him to school, but it's
See you,
only
nightmare.
like honestly 3 or 4 minutes away. But it's so funny because there's one kid, if we don't make it in time to the light, like there's this one kid, I call him, okay, well, first of all, I'll tell you what he does. He has to give his mom like 20 kisses. He'll be like, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm like, come on, Oedipus. So now like Becca's like, come on, we gotta be Oedipus.
There you go.
It's so funny. I'm like, it's almost the end of the year. You don't have to give her 20 kisses anymore. She's not the house is gonna catch on fire. If you have OCD, like just get over it. Like we have to be somewhere. So get on the bus, give your mom a little like blow her a kiss. Tell the kid no more kisses because he's obsessed with you, and have him get on the bus so he can actually function and live a normal life.
TD, so your happy memory was Homecoming Queen. What was your unhappy memory, or did I
Well,
miss it?
I wasn't the Homecoming Queen, but I was on Homecoming Courts because I really was kind of popular. Although I didn't do great like school wise because I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD yet.
Were you a cheerleader? Cheerleader? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
I tried out in 7th grade. I didn't make it. It's okay. I don't talk about it every day, but I always talk about it every day. But anyways, that's why I teach that's why I teach hip hop now because like I didn't make it. You know, I didn't make it because they said, "Can your mom help out?" And I said, "I'll tell you the truth. She will say that she will, but she won't follow through." And it's true. She would do that. So like, they're like, "Oh, we really need moms that can bake." And so 2 got cut, and then my mom forgot to pick me up that day. So I was crying, and she's like, "You know what? In 10 years, it's not gonna matter. You're not even gonna think about it. I talk about it every day." So like, it doesn't matter. But anyway,
lie yourself down on the couch and talk to yourself about it.
Well, exactly. You know what? I put the fun dysfunctional too, but the unhappy. What was the unhappy? Let me try to think. I don't know. I had a really great year. Like it really was. I mean, I had an older boyfriend, and we like broke up, but it was great. Like he was just a douchebag, and
you like young guys.
21.
He's the reason you like young guys.
Now I do. No, now I do. But like this guy was like 21. I was like 16 when we started dating. I don't even know why my parents like let me. But I got a tattoo without my mom knowing.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, in some guy's dining room.
Wait, real quick here before we continue, I want to address the comments on the screen for a while that I just noticed now because I saw it the whole time. It says Jerry Dobbs says, "I was in special ed myself back then." There you go.
You go, Jerry Bear.
I wasn't offended. I was only joking about the jelly wagon, man. Sorry.
No, but that's actually
dear Chance. Stop apologizing for everything. It's weird.
All right, I'll drop it.
I put it
Yeah,
up there.
seriously.
I put it up there to show Sarah that there's a lot of people that were in special ed.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's
Right.
to be ashamed
And
of.
we all have different learning styles. It's not that you're of a different intellectual level. We just have learning like preferences and abilities. So like, if you're a visual learner, if you're like,
Right.
we all have processing differences too. So when people say like special, it's just you get a different type of specialized education. It doesn't mean that you're like behind or slow or bad or anything.
Yeah,
On the gifted
But
side,
thank you for sharing that, Jerry. That was
I want to bring Jim up because he has a very valid point on this, and I love what he has to say. So go ahead, Jim.
When I would tutor kids in math, one of the things that I would tell them is it's like all of us are going to run a mile at a different time. Some people are going to do it quick. Some people it's just going to take longer.
Doesn't mean you can't do it.
Just because you can't learn math with the other kids doesn't mean that you cannot learn. You can learn this, and you would be amazed at the number of kids that broke down and cried. And when I say kids, I mean up to 18 years old, because nobody had ever told them that they could learn this. They just need to do it in a different way.
Right.
And
or more time, because it builds upon each other. It's so quick. So
it irritates me to no end when a teacher doesn't tell a kid, you can learn this. You just got to do it a little bit different way.
Yep.
It's a great analogy about a race.
When I was a tutor, in college. I tutored a lot of college algebra students. And people would immediately, the first time that we got together, would go, I hate math. And I'd go, look, they'd say I'm scared of math. I'm like, look, you can hate math all day long, but there ain't nothing to be scared of. If you can count, you can do math. You just have to remember what order everything goes in. And, everybody did real good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a fun fact for you. I actually spent 1 year of my life as a school teacher. I taught. I was a school teacher at Clemson University.
Oh my goodness!
And
I taught at a university too.
And I taught this thing called livestream, and it's part of an adult literacy education program where I taught people 50, 60 years old how to read and write for the first time in their life.
I was an adult literacy English as a second language tutor too.
And I did that 5 days a week for 9 months.
Good for you. How nice.
Yeah, it was called community service.
Danny, did you enjoy that?
You were sentenced to it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
That's great.
It was a state-funded program.
But it's true.
Oh my god! So there's this comedian that talks about the Common Core math is really hard. It's difficult because we learned a different way. We all learned a different way to do math. Either using manipulatives or just a.
We learned the right way.
Different. No, there's no right or wrong, but it's just different. It's like a different format.
Common Core is the dumbest thing I ever invented, and it just screwed everything up.
Kids are learning it and they're doing well, but where's Shane? How come he's not here? But anyways, so there's a comedian that talks about how Common Core math is kind of like, okay, you can come in, but you can't use the front door. You got to use the back door, and it's kind of hard to get in the back door. But
that's what she said. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. I don't even like that. I'm sorry.
You're on fire today. You're on fire. I love it. No, where's Shane? How come Shane's not with us? Why isn't he here?
Because we can't have everybody on the panels every time like that. We got to switch things up. Remember,
I can always tap out and he can tap in later.
No, because you got to remember, there's the main panelist, and then we rotate guest panelists, right?
Gotcha.
So we got to have people take turns. It's a thing. It's called YouTube.
I mean, no shame.
Also, Snarky, come back.
He was a god because of who I was. Whoa!
Wait. Where did Snarky go?
She dropped off. She'll be back hopefully.
She went to do some Common Core math.
What? Listen. Okay. So Triple B, why don't we start with the next question?
Hold on.
I don't want to get malaria. So
you got malaria? Listen.
No, I don't want to get malaria because anytime malaria drugs give you very vivid dreams. I learned that when I went to Nigeria. Woo!
All right then. That was a lot to take in.
I thought the first school shooting was Columbine. I never even heard about this other school shooting at Christie's school. I never even heard about it.
Here, I'll put it here. It's LIND.
I was like 12. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe my parents tried to shelter me or something. I thought Columbine was the first one for real. I did.
Wow.
Now they're so common.
I'm neurotic. I googled it and read all about it a while ago.
Oh, did you, Danny? Go ahead, Danny.
How do you think I need to ask the question about the hostages?
Well, yeah, I figured you looked it up, and that's what I was going to ask you. Is like, what all did you find out? Like, they did a movie about it, but the movie's not real accurate. But they did do like a somewhat after school special movie. But when us people that were actually there watch it, we're like, it's similar, but it's not on point. It's not on fleek.
Yeah, well, the article I read was very vague. It just basically went into what happened, and it held people for like 11 hours hostage.
Yeah.
Before he finally surrendered.
Yeah, it was 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock at night when he finally turned himself in.
What was the name, Chrissy?
What's that?
What's the name of your school? What was the name? What's the name of your school?
I just put it in chat. If anybody wants to look it up, and I can actually look up like probably like a link to like some information on it or something. And
while you're doing that, I'm going to read Jerry's comment. He said it's only
when I was in high school.
Whoa.
Here's something for you to think about.
Dan, wait a minute. Let Chill be.
Well, I'll read it. I'm just reading Jerry's real quick. So he said when he was in high school in 9th grade, he got the Cowardly Lion part from The Wizard of Oz. He got the part out of 40 boards because he was the only one who could growl like him. Wait,
my man.
Can you call in and growl for us, please? I'm sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dan.
I was listening to what you were saying.
No, that's it. I was just reading comments. You're fine. You're good.
Continue, Dan.
Pretty much lost my train of thought now. You're too distracted. I lost my train of thought.
It was about the school thing you read.
Must have been a lie, my mom says.
Well, like I said, it was just a very basic article. It only went into the holding the hostages for 11 hours and finally surrendering at the end. It didn't go into no great detail about every little thing happening at the school.
Chrissy, did you have some PTSD from that too?
But I can imagine that being a very traumatic thing, being held hostage.
Absolutely. Especially when you're a teenager.
What I was saying is when I went to school in 1980, 81 in high school, we had a shooting club where the students would bring their rifles to school and we'd go out back and target shoot. We would go out back and target shoot at lunchtime.
Wow. All right.
America.
Wow.
America.
Listen.
There was a bunch of trucks in the parking lot with them the rifles and shotgun racks in the back of them that belonged to the students.
Hey, Sarah.
I bet Jim was
favor.
I'm sorry, what?
Do me a favor.
What's that?
Do I go to presentation to show my screen, like to share what's on my screen?
Yeah, if it's not loaded up on your backstage brands.
Share screen. And then I want to go to this one. Okay, here you guys go. So this
oh, good grief.
So this is Sarah, I can't see that screen. I'm looking at this, but this is from the Sacramento Bee, the Bee history of 1992, 8 Hours of Terror at Lyndhurst High School. This is the building and what was going on. Law enforcement officers assist in the evacuation of students at Lyndhurst High School in Oliphurst after heavy armed former student Eric Houston took hostages on the campus on May 1st, 1992. Houston killed teacher Robert Burns. Mr. Burns was my economic teacher. He was shot in the chest, and
oh my god,
he laid on the floor in our classroom, and he died after 5 hours while we were all being held hostage.
Like, did you guys have to see that?
Yeah, he was in the room we were at.
Oh my god, dude, Chrissy! Oh my god.
Yeah. And he wounded 10 other students. And then I'll just back up. So you could see he was a high school dropout. He was repeatedly angry for former history teachers surrounded his authority. So basically, he went back to kill one of his teachers who had repeatedly failed him, and he couldn't move on in life.
Master motive.
Yeah. And so
it just disgruntled former student.
Mm-hmm.
When did he? What class was he? Like how long he?
Oh my god!
Yeah. So the 12 gauge shotgun is the pellets that I have in my chest. So the pellets went through my friend Jason. Yeah, it's a 12 gauge shotgun. So I basically just got peppered, but I didn't get shot.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Not just peppered. I mean, like that's.
I'm Mad Cat. Not Keebler.
Oh, what was your mom? What was your mom's demeanor like throughout the entirety of this? Like,
okay, so that's a fun
you didn't
story.
have cell phones yet.
No, we did not. But you could see if you guys want to read it. I'll hold it up here for a second. If it's too much for you guys, I could come back now. Are you guys done, or do you want to read it?
We can read it later, or somebody can read it to me later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can look it up.
Next question.
Yeah. I'll get it the link right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and
perfect.
There you go.
Now,
Thing.
how do I unshare? Now, how do I unlock it?
There you go. And
there you go.
I got the buttons.
There you
I did
go.
the buttons. Okay, here. So I'm going to drop the link if you guys all want to see it. I'm actually dropping the link in chat right now for what I just had up on the screen.
There you go.
Thank you.
Also, okay, so Triple B, let's get on with the next set of questions
All right.
there, since we just answered the one finally at 1 hour.
Well, my parents, TD, you asked my mom and dad. My dad heard about it on the roof, and he was roofing.
lost chance.
He was a contractor, and he was roofing. So he jumped off the roof,
Oh my
got in his truck, and he told his boss,
Oh.
"I gotta go," because he heard the radio. He was on the roof
On the
roofing,
radio. Oh,
and he heard, and he
God.
was like, "That's my daughter's school," and he just jumped off the roof and
Aw.
drove to the school, and then
Can you
my-
imagine that feeling if Sierra like called
No.
you? I mean, I guess you guys couldn't even call him. You learned
Okay,
on the
let me tell you,
radio.
one of the horriblest things that happened to me though is her school called me that they had someone near the school with a gun and that that they were going to lock down the school. I went into sheer panic.
Yeah.
Sheer
If
panic.
you look, I mean, my God, yeah, of course.
And all of us that were in Lyndhurst that went to that school, a lot of us still live in the area. So
Sure.
us parents were out front going, "Hey, high school reunion, your kid's in there too?"
Yeah,
Like, give me my kid.
like we're
Creepy.
living
And
it.
I want my kid now. And they were like, "No, the kids can't leave. Watch me. You're gonna watch some
Right.
parents come through those doors.
Yes, absolutely.
You can't do that."
Yeah.
Give me
And
my
she was
kid.
able to communicate with you. Like,
Well,
imagine
they
your
had
poor
cell
dad. Oh
phones.
my God.
Yeah, they had cell phones.
Yeah.
And then my
Did you have
mom.
a
Hey,
pager?
Chance.
No,
Hey,
not yet. Not
Chance,
yet.
Chance, read the question on the
Yes.
screen.
Oh, I can't see the
You want me
comment.
to read it? Oh,
Yeah,
No,
here.
please
you
read
never
it.
can.
Okay.
Go ahead, TD.
Excuse me again. I just want to say if my wording and spelling comes out the wrong way, it's not my fault. Autocorrect does that to me too, Jerry. Don't you worry. It does it to you all the time, and I don't realize it. My watch makes me sound so stupid. And my dad once texted me he was going to Home Depot. So I was like,
Home Depot.
So I was like, whoa, I didn't know spots were on set. Interesting.
It gets worse too. You know, it
Oh,
never used
yeah.
to be this bad with the auto
No,
incorrect.
I swear, I will say something on my watch. I will look at it. I will send it, and it's not what I said. It is
Yeah.
not what I said. I swear to you.
You know what's-
We're in
you know
big
what's
trouble.
funny?
No, don't worry,
AI.
Jerry. We're not judging you, Jerry.
If
No,
AI is
no,
this,
no.
I think AI is a special needs case.
I don't think phones are
Actually,
smart.
yeah.
I don't
think
know
it's
why.
an aide that doesn't know how to turn on a computer.
Right.
That's what AI is.
I don't even know why they call them smartphones. They're stupid.
They make us stupid. They make us stupid.
I feel
Hey,
like I'm
Chrissy, let
Kiwi.
me be the first. Let me congratulate you on something. You're
Snarky,
the
come
first
back.
one. You're the first one in a long time that I've been on a live stream or a panel that I'm just speechless. I
Yeah.
don't even know how to respond or what to say to
I
that
know.
story
And
because
she
there's no
calmly talked
story
about
I've heard
it.
on YouTube. I've been on thousands of panels and I've talked to hundreds of people, but let me give you the credit. Nobody can touch your story. It deserves its own live stream. You
And she
should.
talks about it so calmly too. She's like,
Yeah, I am
Um,
so impressed with you.
I just
You have blown my mind. Congratulations.
like the military stuff, yeah, but like also
okay, but
like
you guys
talk about
also
perseverance.
remember
Sorry.
that you in your mind. Okay, I'm gonna make myself big for this because I really want people to understand this.
That's Daddy Satan.
I know. Hold on, I'm getting there. Let me.
Are you?
I'm there. I know. Hold on.
I really
Hey,
need to
she's
change
been
that
through a
picture.
lot. Leave her alone.
Yes.
So, like
Yes,
I
and you do.
said, and I really mean this, like wholeheartedly, like in high school, I was up. Family show. Yeah. I was really messed up for like a long time. And I have to tell you guys something. This might even make me cry, but I'm gonna hold back. I'm in military mode. Okay.
Oh, if you gotta get Dolly, go get Dolly.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need the dolly. The dolly brings back a whole other kind of memory. But literally, like, we all came together as friends, students, and my parents were so amazing that they knew I didn't want to be alone. And so they let my best friend come over. Well, then two of my other best, like, close friends, they came over. Pretty soon we had 27 kids at my house.
God.
And their parents were
Aw.
coming by, giving money, dropping off food. Like my parents would go down into like the video store and get us VHS movies. And we'd all stay awake all night watching VHS movies. And they just threw up a bunch of air mattresses on the floor, and they didn't care, boy or girl. They didn't care. We had a support group.
What a blessing.
That support group literally was in my living room, and my parents barbecued every night. They took care of all these kids.
God, what wonderful people. That's so great.
And it, like, I can't even tell you like how close we were. Like, we would just sleep, like 10 of us on an air mattress, piled on top of each other, just because we wanted to be close. Nobody wanted to be alone. And so I really honestly believe that helped me to get through it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And your parents' response, and like kind of like watching them be role models and coordinate and like have like this community kind of group therapy effect, really. Yeah.
Well, another thing that was really funny is that my grandparents heard it, and my grandparents raised me. And then you got my mom and my dad. So my grandparents came to the school, and then my mom and dad came to the school, but there were so many parents everywhere that nobody knew where to. So they were telling all the parents to go.
Again, no technology.
And so all of the parents were being told to go to the elementary school in town, and so that they could see if their kids were there, and if they could check the list.
Oh my God, I can't think about that moment. I can't even imagine that moment.
So
like Sandy Hook.
So the funny part is that my grandparents saw me. I saw them. I ran to them.
Aww.
I saw their video. I ran to them. They put me in the back of the truck with, like 15, 20 other kids to go to the elementary school so we could check in when we finally got out. But my mom and dad were at the back end of the school by the football field where they were taking kids out the back. So they literally, the snipers were taking kids out, and they were belly crawling across the grass through the football field to go out the back gate. And so the snipers were, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I had a very good support team. My parents were amazing. My grandparents were amazing, but it was,
I don't know. I'm kind of questioning that now because you did end up on YouTube. So
okay, but my own mind, I said, I will not allow this person to be a victim.
Yes.
You're mentally strong.
So that's a good example of, you can't control every situation, but you can control your response to it and how you process it in a strengths-based perspective.
Yes, and I'll never forget. My grandfather said to me, how we handle things defines us as a person. If you give that guy the time to get in your mind, he just wins. He wins, and you're a victim.
Absolutely.
And I said, no, I'm not going to do that.
And your teacher wouldn't want that. Your teacher wouldn't want that either. And I feel so bad for his family too. Like, can you imagine your husband just goes to work and then
and he was the youngest teacher. He was like the James Dean teacher. Like, all the girls were like patty-eyed over him. Like,
why did this kid have such like chip on his shoulder for him, do you think?
He didn't come for him. He came for a teacher that was upstairs.
Nailed him repeatedly.
Oh, okay. So it was for a different teacher. Like,
what happened was,
side girl.
Mr. Bren stepped out into the hallway because we heard like what sounded like firecrackers. And so he stepped out from the classroom to see what was going on, and he took a bullet straight to the chest.
Oh my God. So he's going to like check it out and to protect.
Oh,
that was fireworks. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, because that's what it would sound like, because you assimilate to what you know.
The room only had 3 walls, and then one wall was just gone. Like, there was no wall. That was like the open, side of the classroom. And so he stepped out, and when we saw him get hit, he started yelling at all of us students to get back. Everybody get back, get in the corner. And like, because there was no other way out. But he was trying to protect us. He even put himself in front of us when we were in the classroom.
This is not very nostalgic. God.
No.
Well, no, it is part of her history,
Yeah, the nostalgic would be a postal service shooting. Used to be, hey, he went postal. Now it's, hey, he went to school. I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we had weapon checks. So
hey, wait a minute. My mom used to work for the post office, Chance. What are you implying?
She also works for the school district.
She's normal. She's normal.
Normal. Dear
There's
mom,
no
Chance is
normal.
normal.
There's
You're welcome.
no
You know, she's well adjusted. She's a nice lady.
Well adjusted.
She
I
is
love
so
you, Chance.
sweet.
Just talking, Chad.
She puts on a good act. She is not well adjusted.
Well, anyways, thank you so much,
I'm
Jana,
her
for
mom.
that means a lot to me. I do catch myself on May 1st every year having like a down, depressed day. But
you should take the day off. You should take
I try to take the day off just to pay tribute, go out to the cemetery and pay tribute to my friends and stuff.
Yeah, but do something kind for yourself, like self-care. Something. Yeah.
But I just wanted to say thanks. That was really cool, Danny.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, speechless.
I'm still speechless. I don't know what to say. You just triggered like a psychosomatic memory for me that almost put tears down.
She's also been through worse.
I went through a really traumatic thing when I was a young person too. But It's so long ago.
My God.
It's something I forgot about till you started talking. You know, when I was like 12 years old, 11 years old, I was at this kid's house trading comic books. And we were in his rooms, sitting on the bed, going through comic books to trade. And there was this loud pop, and his head exploded. And his dad in another room had dropped a gun he was cleaning, and it went off and shot through the wall and blowed his head up and blowed his brains all over me. And I really just forgot about that till you started talking, and it just all came back.
Are you kidding me? It just came back like now.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to remember the kid. I used to know the kid's name and tell the story, but I just totally put it out of my mind since I had the strokes.
Our brain
It did not reoccur. It did not reoccur in my brain till she was talking this now.
Incredible.
And it's horrible. It's horrible when you have these flashback memories to traumatic stuff.
Yes.
And, wow.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry,
myself,
Danny.
I'm mad at myself that I can't remember my friend's name.
Danny, I apologize. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay, but I'm mad at myself because I can't even remember his name.
I can't. When I can't remember name, I go through the alphabet. I go through like 40, A, B.
40 years ago.
You know? Yeah, you should see brain matter as a child.
How do you think his dad feels for dropping that gun and killing his own son? That's something.
Especially when you don't expect it. Can you imagine? Like
I
you're
remember bits and pieces. Like I remember my grandpa showing up because he was the chief of police, and I'm sitting there covered in blood. And the first thing he did was look at me and say, "What the F have you done now?" And I said, "No, Grandpa, it wasn't me. I swear."
Right. Well, Grandpa, they let us bring guns to school.
And I also remember being very upset that a bunch of comic books got ruined.
By his brain.
Right?
But I was a kid, you know.
Yeah.
Chance would be like, "This is my first edition, like Captain America."
Is my mic too loud? Hey, I see you wincing over there, Chrissy. Is my mic too loud? I can turn down my gain.
No, you're not too loud. I was just doing wincing because I can't even imagine the trauma.
I just remember I'm sitting here talking to this kid and I'm really being mean to him because he had cut some stupid stamp out of a comic book and ruined it. It made me mad. And all of a sudden his head popped like a water balloon.
You remember that?
Oh Christ! Also, Jerry, right?
And the last thing I just remember, the last thing I said to him was, I'm not going to say it, but the last thing I said to him was not a nice comment.
Aww.
And then pop, you know, and I was like, oh God, I get.
The last thing he heard is, "You're an idiot. You cut out that Marvel value stamp," and then boom.
I remember his mama opening the door. I remember his mama opening the door and freaking out.
Oh my
God! And then I remember, I just turned around and walked outside. And then my grandpa pulled up a few minutes later, and he was like, "What have you done?" And I swear I didn't do nothing.
Were there other kids in the house?
Jerry,
I told you to have that up, but hey, you know whatever.
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember.
I put it back, Sarah. I put it back because
our brain's pretty good about like kind of like masking things for us.
I just remember they got me out of there really quick.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's actually great that your grandpa was.
How old were you again? Were you a teenager?
This was probably 19. Right? I guess I was 11 or 12. Trading comic books.
Tough age, yeah.
76, 77. It was before, I definitely remember it was before Star Wars came out because it was part of something we were talking about. It was coming out soon.
So that's 1977.
Comic book.
Spring of
76 or something.
Okay.
That might bond you to comic books and have like you might have a nostalgic kind of attachment to comic books because of that too.
Yeah. Well, let's get on
Jerry
a higher note.
Right. Look what he says.
Jerry I will say one thing. This show went a completely different direction than I was expecting.
Jerry Dawkins we're turning into Dr. Phil episode.
Sorry, it's probably my therapist.
I apologize. I am so sorry.
No, this is deep. I mean, you know.
So,
I guess
wait, can I say something? I think Shane's lying. Shane said he was the black guy no one wanted to challenge because of his goth metal rock drummer skater roots, and I don't think that's true. I bet people thought you were cool. So I don't think that they were like nobody wanted to challenge you. And if they did, maybe it's because you're smart. I don't know.
I missed that in the chat. I didn't even see that in the chat. I've been rolling through the chat.
Yeah, he said that a while back. Where'd Snarky go?
I was asking her if she's coming back. She didn't answer. She's in the chat.
Okay, so earlier she said that she had to let her phone charge up before she can come back.
Oh, okay. Power problem.
All right. Okay, so
she's back. As soon as her phone can handle it.
I'm gonna go Dan first this time. Dan, what was your favorite fashion in high school?
I would have to say that it was the emergence of the incredible thing we called Reeboks. The greatest shoe. The greatest shoe that ever existed.
They're actually bad for your feet. They're not the greatest.
That was the fashion statement when I was in school. If you had a denim leather jacket that was acid wash and some Reeboks, you had a date on Saturday night.
I love Reeboks. They're my number one favorite shoe.
Well, the Firebird didn't hurt.
I'm kidding, you know.
So I had to take my daughter bathing suit shopping the other day, and I got her some other things too. And it actually we really had a lot of fun. But number one, she's like Little Miss Popular. Every single place we went to, they're like, "Hi, Harper, hi!" It's so cute. But number two, everything from my senior year of high school is now back. Baby doll tees with like cute little skirts with like Doc Marten boots, and like everything. It's really, really weird because I'm like, it's like this like flashback, and she's 16, so she's not like a senior, but it's craziness. Absolutely crazy.
All right, TD, since you're up there, TD, what was your favorite fashion in high school? Your favorite?
Well, I mean, I organized a protest because of fashion because it's very important to me. But I really liked. We had like the whole vintage movement, like kind of, like grunge kind of. So we had this little like secondhand store called the Village Outlet, but we called it Village, so it sounded fancy. And like I would get cute little like old like vintage baseball tees and like I had for instance, I had a shirt. What's the shirts? I had like a ton of number shirts, like the 70s, like soccer number shirts and stuff. So I just like the vintage, and then also like the baby doll tees with like the kind of like a Bratz doll, like baby doll tees with the clunky like platforms.
I had already forgot what you were talking about. What was this question again?
Fashion, like right. what fashion items like made?
Right,
like,
we're not talking about like black tape. I got it. Okay, I'm back.
Well, I mean, no, I'm waiting for Excalibur to send me some. He says he's going to send me some.
Well, X is also a California, not too far from me. I'll have to meet up with him and see where that's at.
Yeah. So, you can get right on top of that, Rose. Thanks.
Rose, don't insult me. Okay.
It's from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I'll get him right on top of that, Rose.
Right. Don't insult me. That's all.
So what was your iconic fashion look, Sarah, when you were in high school?
Oh, when I was in high school?
Did you wear Jankos?
So on Tuesdays, I wore my ROTC uniform. And then when I was a senior, on Tuesdays, I got to wear the camos. Okay, so there's that one. And then there's a time that I got to do extra credit on a class that I already had an A. No pink. Anyways, but so I wore my starship uniform to school one time. So there's that. Now, aside from fashion, Converse, jeans, and a t-shirt. The same
Converse
thing.
Were huge.
That just totally ruins the goth fantasy I had.
Oh, trust and believe. The trust and believe.
The funny thing is
that fantasy is alive and well.
Yes, but also the Converse are still like very much in fashion. Like I have a pair of like maroon Doc Martens that I would have worn like when I was a senior in high school. So that's a lot of things are staples.
Doc Martens, punk phase.
Yeah, I have cute maroon vegan leather ones. They're so cute.
I was a skinhead.
No, you were not. No, you were not.
Not a hater, but I shaved my head and I did slam dancing. 1988.
You were mosh pitting?
Yeah, when it was called slam dancing.
I crowd surfed at Woodstock.
I kicked ass.
I was one of the girls. Yeah.
Cool.
Probably show. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked butt.
Where did Snarky go? Why did she just disappear? Snarky.
She's in chat. She's kissing everybody. Kiss.
But why'd she leave?
Oh my gosh, we went over this. Her battery is charging, so she can go back up.
Oh, that's funny because when mine died, she's like, "You have to keep your eye on it." So I was keeping my eye on it as it was like dwindling.
Sorry about that.
Actually, my low battery thing just came on. I got my my low battery thing just came on.
Keep on top of things or something. All right,
get I'm right on top of it, Rose.
Yeah, but see, like I do now, I'm everywhere. In high school, I didn't settle for one group. I settled for all the groups.
Me,
so that way,
too. That's why I was popular. But yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why everybody knows me. They don't know me because they know me. They knew me because I did ROTC and I was always just nice to everybody. And also, don't piss me off. People, that was just one time. And only the special ed kids knew about it because there you go. But
You're
what it
not
comes down to is this. I just I was also, goth, and I was also punk, and I was also ska, and then I was also, everything, because I went into every group, and it didn't matter,
Yeah.
what I wore or didn't wear, because I'm just one of those kind of people that,
Yeah,
Chance,
same
you
with me.
okay?
I like what
Are
I
you okay,
like.
Chance?
Yeah, I was just getting some visual aid.
Visual aid. What's that
Put your
mean?
pants back on.
Of the high school fashion, a piece that I still have from high school.
Makes my comedy
Oh,
even
probably.
better.
He always has props. He always has
Yeah.
little, like visual aid
Yeah.
and
And a
props.
photo
Yeah.
from a yearbook of me
He's
with
like-
a
he's
the
like-
mohawk.
All right,
He's
all
Yeah,
right.
alive.
well, Carrot Top always has props too.
He's
Yeah.
a live PowerPoint. Like he's just a live PowerPoint.
Call me
Like a
Carrot
personal
Top.
puppet master.
If Chance is gonna do a thing, I'm gonna do a thing. Triple B, I'm sending you a picture.
Weird.
Call me Carrot
Okay.
Top. Okay.
Carrot Top is weird. He was just on Hacks, by the way.
Yeah.
Carrot Top was.
Triple B,
He looks like a Chucky doll.
Triple B.
Yeah.
50 something. Like
I always liked Carrot Top. I really did for some reason. Him and that guy that would hit the watermelon with the hammer always
That's
cracked me up.
Gallagher.
Yes,
I like
That's
Gallagher.
Gallagher, not as Carrot
That was a
Top.
funny
It's two different
guy.
people. What the heck?
Gallagher good. Gallagher always
No.
had props too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
but-
Howie Mandel. Howie Mandel would put a rubber glove over his head, blow it up till it
Yeah.
popped.
Gallagher right there.
Howie Mandel.
Gallagher.
Harry Mandel.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You have Chance. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
You always
yeah.
got a prop. You're a
The
prop.
does.
Sledge-o-matic.
You got that
All
right.
right, Triple B.
He was funny.
If Chance shows his mohawk, you can show my mohawk. Okay.
I don't have the picture of your mohawk
I
downloaded
just
on my
said I
phone.
sent it to you.
Take me off. I want ladies first, if you don't mind.
Wait a
No,
minute,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no, no,
Chance.
Chance.
You
No,
got-
Chance.
Just
Show
how
your
many?
mohawk.
Whoa,
You have to show
Chance.
your mohawk for me to show mine.
Chance. Just how
Show me
many
yours and she'll
Invader
show you
shirts
hers.
do you have?
2. All right, here I am in 8th grade,
Jennifer.
not quite high school, but I got in trouble. Let me see this.
What a
Hang on.
shocker.
Where?
Chance got in trouble. Who knew?
There I am, right there. See the
Where is it?
mohawk? Right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Wow.
Aw, what a cutie patootie.
Aw.
I got in
There
trouble
you
because it was a Playboy T-shirt. It said Playboy, like Playboy magazine, and they cropped it where you can't see the Playboy with
You
the
know
bunny
what?
logo.
I got sent home for. I had a NoFX shirt that said Punk and Drublick. It said Punk and Drublick, and I got sent home for that.
Hey, I like that
remember.
band. Like I
No
went to a,
offense?
yeah. So I go.
They're
I went
very
to a,
fun live.
I went to a Punk and Drublick concert with my nephews. That's what I did for him for his 18th birthday. Yeah. So I got my veteran ticks and I took him to a drunken public. Punk and Drublick.
They're very fun live.
It's funny, mid-chants are a lot alike. Somewhere there's an annual with a picture of me, and the shirt's been blurred out. You can't really tell what it is because it's a Wendy O. Williams Plasmatics T-shirt.
Yeah.
Wait a
So
minute.
I saw an old guy. I saw an old guy with a shirt that said, "I'm really a lesbian." It's like some old guy.
They
It
are.
was so funny.
She'll
Yeah, I'm a
be-
lesbian trapped in a child's body, right?
Let me know when you got the picture ready. Just let me know when you got the picture ready.
Okay, here's one of my items. Back when I was in high school, the 70s were in. So I found these at Junkman's Daughter, these bell bottoms.
Those are awesome.
Bell-bottoms.
Oh my gosh, you still have them?
Oh yeah, and they're button fly.
Oh my god, those are so cool.
And I'll show you a
What
picture
size are they,
of them
Chance?
with my
What
girlfriend.
size are they?
Here I am wearing them. This was at a Halloween party, and I'm dressed up
cute.
I'm wearing the top is like a 1970s style
Look
Burger
at his
King uniform,
face.
and I'm
Look
wearing
at
a
his face.
wig. I still have this wig. I'll put it on in a minute. I still have that wig.
Aw,
Do it, Chance,
he's
do
very
it.
photogenic.
Mid-chants are really
How
both
flared.
are
There's a
really
huge
both
flare.
sad.
What?
That I have
Those are great.
we're both sad that I have boxes of clothes that I wore as far back as 1985 and
Those are
86.
great pants. I
I
like those
still
pants.
got them.
Those are great
All right.
pants. What size are they?
flare up.
What size are they?
You never throw
Do you
nothing
still fit
away.
in them? You
Yeah, I
fit
can
in
still
them?
fit in them. Sure.
Put them on. Put them on.
I'll put 'em on.
Put 'em on,
I'll
Chance.
for Halloween, our Halloween show. I'll wear them then.
No, wear them now.
No. Look forward to Halloween, everybody. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned.
These were new at the time.
No, members only. It's a members
You got to
only.
tune in to see what shirt he wears. You got to tune in to see what shirt he wears with him.
Wait, I can't believe your mother let you wear a Playboy shirt. Your mother
Yeah.
let you wear a Playboy shirt for school
just
pictures?
wore it.
I was questioning that. I was
I just
also
wore it.
questioning that.
There I am with my punk phase with my shaved head.
Oh, look how handsome.
Black and white.
Aw. Oh, you were a little heartthrob, huh?
I don't know about that.
All right.
Oh, and here's
You
the
have-
mullet look. There's the mullet look.
Chance, never
Look at the picture
ever.
in the
Okay,
background.
that's bad Chance. Don't do that.
You look like you were like from like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Or
I was so
something.
unhappy with my prom date because she was just look at my face.
Parker Lewis can't lose.
Look at she looks happy. You do not look happy.
You look like my brother right there. That's creepy.
What did she
Wait,
do?
Triple B, do you have that picture ready yet?
I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I'm almost
Okay.
there.
Chance,
Downloading it.
How
Just let me know when you're ready.
Happy.
Huh?
I say, why did you ask her to go if you weren't happy with her?
I was fixed up.
Ah, okay.
Dear mom, dad, don't. There you go.
It was an arranged prom date.
I would broke up.
She looked happy. She was like in the background.
Yeah. I wasn't
She's like, I'm hanging out
happy.
with Chance, and just like I'm not hanging out with her.
You know what? For my prom, I got my
Playing
period
pinball.
that day.
1981.
Gross.
Aw.
Mom, we're
What
the
is
back.
that?
Chance
What
1981 pinball was. It was featured in the Captain Marvel movie Space Invaders, but the pinball machine.
Yeah.
And it was featured
nice.
in the first Captain Marvel movie from 2019, starring Brie.
You know, I don't
Larson.
like pinball really.
That's
I
in
just
the
don't like it.
spaceship at
Lucky,
the end of that
lucky
movie.
you. The only picture I got of me is me playing Pog.
Me and facial hair.
Sarah, I'm
You
ready
look
when you are.
So many
All right,
different
Chance. Chance, can't you hold on for a minute, Chance? Can you
Okay, and
put
there's
your
Ryan.
away?
Ryan
Why not?
Nara. Okay, you know Ryan, my friend Ryan, drinking a red
Is that a
stripe.
mullet? Is that a mullet
No,
back there?
he had long hair.
Yes.
He was a guitar player.
Yes,
Long
yes.
hair, no mullet because it was long everywhere. I mean, it was like
Ooh,
Long.
dog everywhere, guys. Okay, so can you
Mullet
pause for a
training.
minute, Chance? Chance, can you pause for a
Long
minute?
everywhere.
That is
Sarah.
wrong of
Sarah,
you to
long
ask. You're right.
everywhere.
Chance.
Sarah,
yes.
Chance. Pause 1 minute.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah,
Take a
thank
breath.
you.
Take a
Okay, so
breath.
pause yourself. Don't show. Fucking mind.
You
Mine. No, I gotta
All right,
dang
Sarah.
it.
You want me to take
You're
my
on, Sarah.
That's Chance. Yeah, that's me. All right, here. All right. Shit. I can't.
Wait,
hit buttons. Okay, here.
no, I was hitting buttons at the same time.
Right, I know, but I also didn't even finish clicking it all the way over. Okay, so my
Stop-
point is
Stop
this.
tempting
Okay.
us. Show us.
All right,
Now.
the other day, what was it? Whatever day it was, right? I finally got around to giving myself a haircut, right? Give myself a new mohawk, right? And Chance, like I said, he just went randomly one day sent me a picture of his new haircut. I didn't ask for it; he just sent it to me, right? Now, don't get me wrong, it looked great. I'm not saying it didn't.
Not to be.
But what I'm saying
to
is,
confuse
I
with our
didn't
other
ask him. Right, so then I asked him. I'm like, "Hey, I just cut my hair into a mohawk." He's like, "Cool" or something. And I was like, "You want to see the picture?" He's like, "No." So now, Chance, look at the camera. Look, Chance, you're gonna see it now. Look. All right, go ahead, Triple B.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cute. You still have nipples, Sarah.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do it yourself, right? Do you cut it yourself?
Yep,
Nice.
You look dangerous there.
I am dangerous.
You look like you're in
Don't you
roller
know?
derby. You look roller
Yeah,
derby.
yeah.
dangerous.
Listen,
That's
I'm
cool.
just an alien with a mohawk. I'm a human.
You
with
look
one,
like
too.
you could beat up somebody in bell-bottom pants like Chance's pants.
Oh, I could beat up a lot of people with bottom plants. I probably did too.
Can you beat up
I was very
Oedipus's
violent.
mom so he stopped kissing her so many times before he goes to the
Well,
bus?
listen, I'm a
Seriously,
very
it's
violent person,
ridiculous.
and I probably would have punched him too. There you go.
No. Oh, Oedipus or the kid or the mom?
Hey, I need to do something
what
real
you said.
fast. Can I
What's
can I
that?
have stage real quick?
No, it's your show.
I guess we'll
Don't
allow
you dare.
that. We'll allow for that.
I just
It
want
is
to say
your show.
sorry, Jim.
What,
Go
Jim?
ahead, Jim.
I said it is her show, so yes, she can have the stage.
Right?
Thanks, Jim.
We've
And hi,
approved.
Scooby. Good to see you.
Judges, they said yes.
So this week's featured channel is Snarky, and I want to play her video.
Oh,
Yay, Snarky.
Hello, my
Well
Snarky.
done.
yay.
Well done, BBB.
Very nice.
Well, I'm trying to get
Snarky.
Chance, and I'm going to get one of Danny Staten. Danny Staten's got so many different channels. You'll have to let me know what channel you want me to feature, Danny.
Ooh.
We should just
I
show
was
them all.
dancing during your
and there
music
you
with your
go.
music.
Just rotate through them.
You know that every one of that he's showed me. Every one of his channels is a wrench to my channel.
You have a beautiful dog, Dan. That is a beautiful dog.
It's a cool dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
I think
Snarky,
Dan.
Mr. Moment. He was in the bathroom. Snarky says, I was in the toilet.
Oh, so Mr. Moment, I'll play it again. I'm going to play it again.
There you go.
I have a question.
Snarky. Yeah.
We have an answer.
The waterfall, was that recycled from Jim's? Because there was a slide back there about a waterfall.
It's probably because I just repurposed and dropped the pictures. So
that's cool. No, I didn't know if I missed something.
Somewhere.
iPhone Angel.
I'm not being a jerk. I just was trying to understand.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm just wondering if like Jim's just stuck in there because I featured him a few weeks ago. So maybe I'll have to look and see if maybe he's underneath and it shifts or something.
What are you talking about?
I'm still learning.
There was text about if you like to look at waterfalls, and I thought I missed something on Snarky's channel. I was just asking for clarification. That's all.
No, I just have to figure out.
I'm still speechless.
I heard words still.
I'm having all kinds of memories from the past.
Well,
not good ones.
I'm a therapist. If I need to talk
Dan.
about them.
That's terrible, man.
I'm sorry, Dan. Like
if you need a therapist, you let me know.
Well, actually, I think that's a good thing because, like I said, I had strokes, which had memory issues.
Okay.
Every time something like this comes up that I have memories, it's good for me to hey, Doc, hey, I remembered stuff again.
Correct.
It's a sign of healing and being better that I remember things now.
But PTSD is no rhyme or reason. Sometimes it's like a wave.
Even though 1993 and 94 is still really blurry, but I think I had a really good time.
Danny,
I remember everything.
I want to play something for you, Dan. There you go.
Oh, that's so sweet. I can't wait to see what I get when she gets the couple of $100 package I sent her.
Nah. Nice.
Oh my God. What? I can't wait to get the envelope. I feel like a little kid. I'm like, I'm gonna run out to the mailbox every day. Like,
I got tracking numbers and I was gonna take a picture and send them to you, but apparently I'm too ignorant to use an iPhone. And eventually I'll figure it out, but I'll text Sarah the numbers.
iPhone if you need help. I'm a good teacher. I'll help.
That's how you get it off camera. If you turn on the camera and you take a picture, are they some kind of magic button that I don't know about?
But here's
the thing. So what? You go to the little arrow in box, and you could just say it'll say message or email or whatever, and then you.
Well, mine don't do that. No,
yes, like I bet it does.
Dan, what are you trying to do? Like you take a pic, you go on a picture.
Come on, hey, you're on a live stream. Let's don't deal with this now.
Oh, I'll just say if you have. So
can we just go on to
it's already automatic. I don't need to deal with the phone thing. I'll get Sarah to help me later.
Put your finger on the bottom of the phone and you slide.
Always.
I tried that. I swear I did. I thought about sliding.
Slide.
I slid it. A big menu of all kind of got darn like 500,000 things you can do come up.
Right. Okay. So, whatever the other thing was, did we talk about it all yet, or what?
I'm from South Carolina, and technology hates me. I'm lucky I can get on this laptop.
Just blame it on autocorrect. Just
you know how I'm on a live stream with y'all because I get a link and I know how to open the email and click live stream. Other than that, it'd be a problem. If somebody, I can't send an email, but if you send me one, I can respond.
Reply.
So
Reply.
Sarah's teacher aide didn't know how to turn on a computer. So you're doing way better than that. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
You want to hear the fun? You want to hear the fun part? You want to hear the really fun part?
Of course
There's
we do.
nothing
I
fun.
went to college and I have a degree in computer technologies
No, you don't. No, you don't.
and computer programming.
Wait, did the state fund this one too, or was it a community service?
It was from the, it was from a place I was working at the time because I was doing a machine that was being up at computer building.
You
They sent me to
Fake it till you
school
make
to learn how to operate it.
fake it till you
Oh,
make it.
I'm dizzy.
That was so
Whoa.
cute, BBB. I
I
like
am
it.
so
This was perfect timing. I was like, I have to
Yes,
do
it
this.
was.
I have to do this. I
And,
can't.
and in my defense, I got community service because my grandpa was chief of police, and they didn't want to put me in jail. But my charge was failure. My charge was failure to stop for a blue light because I'd been watching the Dukes of Hazzard, and I had a
Right.
really
A
fast
blue
car.
light? A
Failing,
blue
yeah,
light?
you alluded in the maiden.
and I outrun them. And,
Alluded
you
in the
know,
maiden.
Blue light.
but they got my tag number and I got busted. If I had a tag on the car, I'd got away.
You got away. You really got away, but you got
Oh
your
yeah,
tag.
I got away. But when I got home, they were
That's-
waiting on me in my
that's-
front
that's
yard with my
called,
grandpa.
That's called favoritism.
And
Favoritism.
going to court wasn't bad, and getting the little 1,000 hours of community service wasn't that bad. But the butt whooping my grandpa put on my ass was far worse than anything we can talk about.
I'm sure.
And I
how was
never done nothing
spoiler
like that again.
I bet. Yeah, the ass whip.
Yeah.
That butt whipping.
So why are all these
But
people
once again, remember that my entire family are police officers almost. I'm one of the few members. I'm one of the few members of my family that's not a police. My daughter's a police officer.
Right, Jerry?
My son is a police officer.
Jerry,
My brothers are police officers, except for one who works for a water department. And my grandpa was a police officer. My dad was the town preacher. And
What? Really?
yeah, he was a Baptist minister.
Hey, we got Scooby Doo in the
Wow.
house. Hi, Scooby Doo.
And-
What's up, Scoops?
So what I said about them was that
And I'm from a different world, but
I'm gonna shut the heck up.
to be that point that things got weird when I was a young person.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the Dukes of Hazzard, and I was coming home one night, and I maybe had a beer or two, and the cops got after me, and instead of pulling over, I kicked it and lost them. I had a brand new IROC, and it would
Great
fly.
car. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was really great. It would go 170 miles an hour, which is what they clocked me in on 85.
I mean, allegedly.
Yeah, well, yeah, I pleaded guilty, and the judge gave me a choice. The judge gave me a
I like
choice.
that
Lose
about
my
you.
license.
I
The
like-
judge said, "I'll tell you what. I'll be nice since your grandpa's a police officer." He said, "I'll give you a choice." He said, "I'll give you 2 years suspended driver's license, and you can stay home, and a $500 fine, or you can
2
do
years?
1,000, or you can do 1,000 hours of community service working for me." And I said, "I'll take that 1,000 hours, boss, because I want
Yeah,
to
you can't-
drive."
When,
And he said,
when you're
"Good."
that young,
He said, "Good, you can
can't
drive
drive.
your ass over to school and teach these convicts how to read and write."
well, that was so rewarding. That ended up being a good project, right?
But yeah, I got to help old people, 50, 60,
Yeah.
70 years old that never read and write it in their whole life, old black people that never had a chance to
amazing.
read and write. And I taught them
Yeah,
first
I
and
ducked
second
down.
grade. I got them up where they could read Snoopy, and then I passed them off to somebody else, you know.
Oh, that's so nice, though. Thank you for doing
And I
that.
really
That's nice.
enjoyed it.
I mean,
It was-
you had to, but you
Yeah,
had to.
and my choice, and he even gave me a choice on that. You know, I could teach these old people to read and write, or I could go over to the animal shelter and shovel stuff,
Ew, no,
clean out pens and stuff, you know, and do work with animals. I
I'm
chose the
gonna-
old
I'm
people. You know,
I'm gonna pause so I can go get a beer.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you.
love you.
Thank you.
I'm
Is
gonna
that allowed? Am I dismissed? Am I dismissed?
You're fine. No,
I'm gonna
you said you were gonna
put-
pause and then just threw me for a loop. I'm sorry.
I'm going to
I
put Chance
don't
back
know
up
why I
there
said
so
that.
Chance can finish, and then I'll move to Jim.
About
because
high school?
So
Yeah, like
Okay.
the
can I have a
fashion.
pass? Do
Fashion.
I need a hall pass?
Go ahead.
A couple really quick things. Now, we've talked about some very heavy stuff. Let's lighten the mood. Quick
Okay, but
couple
you
things.
were showing fashion.
I already showed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I already showed the bell bottoms. That was my favorite high school garment. I mean, that's the question for women. Guys aren't real fashion unless they're, gay or something.
You would think that, but I've seen plenty of gay people who just can't fashion
I
either.
know. I'm just being a putz. I've insulted everybody tonight. Great.
Congratulations, you're equal.
Equal opportunity insult.
All right, let's look. We've been talking about some real high school tragedies. Here's one. Everyone had a suicide that happened, right? We had a suicide. This is not making light of anything. Just hear me out. It resulted in a good actress coming for grief counseling to our school. Actress's name is Mariette Hartley. She appeared on many things, including the original Star Trek as Zarabeth. She was the Polaroid lady with James Garner. They thought she was married to James Garner. And she was in The Incredible Hulk. So this poor guy killed himself when his girlfriend broke up with him, and she felt incredible guilt. So we had a big assembly in the basketball court area, and Mariette Hartley showed up, and she started asking questions from the crowd. And I raised my hand. She goes, "Yes, sir." And she thought it was going to be about the suicide. And I said, "What was it like to work with Bill Bixby, who was the star of The Incredible Hulk?" And she goes, well, Bill and I are friends, but we're here to talk about grief. Did you know the person? I said, no, I didn't, but I just loved your performance in the Married episode. She played a character who married Dr. David Banner. She was a doctor, a great 2-hour episode directed by Kenneth Johnson, whom I interviewed on my show, The Nostalgic Podcast. He created the Incredible Hulk TV show. Of course, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created the character of the Hulk in 1962 in comic books, but Kenneth Johnson adapted it to TV screens. In his first movie, he directed and wrote The Incredible Hulk, aired in November 1977. Then it became a weekly show in March of 1978.
Leave it to chance for somebody to show up at his school to do like counseling for students. And he's
I
like,
love her
hey,
character. She was
hey.
a doctor. No, it was tragic. She had a tragic death. She actually married Dr. David Banner. They're in
Never
Hawaii.
mind that suicide. She had a tragic death.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, it was so good.
What's happening?
Episode. Anyway, now here's another tragic thing that is ironic to me.
Hi, Queen.
A poor girl died on a ski trip when I was in high school. She hit a tree and died. What does the school do?
Very silly bono of her.
They dedicate a tree to her. A tree killed her. At the time, I said, "What are we doing?" What? And I got in trouble. I'm like, "She hit a tree." And it was like a symbol of life or something. I'm like, she hit a tree. I really didn't understand.
Very silly bono, man. Very silly bono. And here's tree commemorate tree accident of tree death.
They dedicated a tree to the poor girl. It's not funny, but I mean, I still don't understand that. I'm like, what is the
If
logic?
it's not funny, then why are we all laughing?
You don't dedicate a knife to OJ Simpson. I don't even know what that means. Hey, what was weird, guys? On a recent panel, we were talking about Steve Buscemi, right? Steve Buscema, character actor, right? Remember? And TD was here and everything. And then he got beaten up. Like 2 days later, he was in the news because some random person in New York just beat him up.
I'm not even going to bring up the cross and Jesus being hung on the cross, and isn't that kind of like wearing a little electric chair around your neck?
No, true.
Listen, I don't even know, man. It's a weapon nonetheless. But I can tell you this much. Listen, blessed be that tree.
Well, everyone thought it was weird that I asked Mariette Hartley about Bill Bixby, but he was still alive at the time. He died on my birthday in 1993, incidentally, November 21st.
Stop killing people, Chance. Jeez. Huh?
My favorite actors of all time, Bill Bixby.
I need grief counseling after this.
My favorite Martian, The Incredible
Tell me something, Chance.
Courtship of Eddie's Father, The Magician. What's that?
How do you remember all these little facts?
I don't know. I have some major
Declarative memory.
I was born November the 13th. Did anybody die on my birthday?
You're a Scorpio. Scorpios.
On the cusp, I am November 21st. The cusp
I'm
of
Halloween.
Sagittarius.
Halloween, baby.
No,
Totally
sorry,
Yeah.
Danny. What did you just ask? Now, when's your birthday? Who was
November
born on your?
13th.
Of course, my birthday's the same as Jason Voorhees. I was born on Friday the 13th, November the 13th.
Ooh.
Nice, and that was a Friday when you were born.
Well, in the
For you.
depends.
Sometimes
depends.
it is.
My mom was born October
Depends on how
13th.
you look at time, but
Mine's
roughly
Halloween myself.
it's either considered the 12th or the 13th.
I mailed it. For those that
Probably
don't know,
the 14th.
I did mail this to Jim. He asked for this a couple weeks ago, so that should be there Monday. You know that already, Jim. We talked privately.
I want one of them pins too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this. I need
Me
to send
too.
more out.
Okay, Chance, quit changing the
I-
subject.
send some
Did
more out.
anybody
Okay,
die?
so-
Did anybody die on my birthday, November the 13th?
November the 13th. I know you know the answer to that, obviously, because it's your.
No, I
birthday.
don't. That's why I'm asking you.
I don't know off the top of my head.
I
Okay,
laughed
so
so
you're not
hard my
perfect.
abs
You're
are
not. You're
like-
not Sheldon
Okay.
Cooper.
I can tell you
No,
this
I'm not that
much.
good. I just know because it was my birthday. Sorry. Go ahead.
I can tell you guys this much. I was born on the same day as Hitler, 420.
Ooh. Now I have Goldie
Oh,
Hawn on
you
my
know,
birthday.
I was born on that day.
Wait, everybody, wait a
I've got
minute.
Goldie Hawn on my
Wait,
birthday.
everybody. Listen,
Nothing to do with Hitler.
Oh, wait,
Listen,
Sarah has
listen
her
to
I
me.
birthday.
know.
Well, hold on.
Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah.
And who else, Chrissy? There's
So-
somebody else on your birthday.
Say again, Jim.
Mussolini.
Oh yeah.
Born
Oh,
on-
that's
Yeah.
right. You looked it up. Who else? You had other people that were really like
Yeah,
made me
they-
feel a lot better that it wasn't just Hitler.
Vanilla Ice was born on my birthday. I have the
No,
same
I don't,
made me feel-
remember, I don't remember them all now.
But when Jim looked it up and he's like, no, like
I'm gonna have
disconnect
to
with the
Google that
Hitler.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Jim
You
was
have,
like,
a
disconnect with
stoner's
the
dream
Hitler.
birthday.
Here's other people that were born on your birthday too. And I was like, thanks, Jim. Like that's really
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring up the bad people on your birthday. Maybe later, but
said-
not on your birthday.
Jim said 9. You don't like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was funny. I was like, yeah, I just know everybody. I tell them I'm born on 420. They're like, oh, you're born the same day as Hitler. I'm like, okay.
So everyone asks me if I'm evil
That's
because I'm born on
awful.
Halloween. There are very few of us because women don't go into labor subconsciously because of the evil stigma. But like people were like, are you evil? No, I'm a little psychic maybe or like an empath, but I'm not evil.
Okay, I got it. On my birthday in 2005, wrestler Eddie Guerrero passed away.
Wrestler.
Wrestler.
It would be a wrestler.
Okay, so
Wrestler.
Danny, what day did you say you were born?
November 13th.
What year?
1965.
Okay, give me a second. Let me see what I find.
You were almost a Gen Xer. Missed it by 1 year.
1965.
So Fallen
But I
Angel
was
said,
slow in the start.
the Fallen Angel said, wait, where is it? Sorry. This is a hard channel to troll for sure.
Oh yeah, you can totally troll us, but we probably won't even notice.
I am a troll.
We're all trolls. And you said November
Oh my God, Chance, I
16th?
laughed so hard at that story.
November the
13th.
13th.
13th. Oh,
Like
Friday
Friday
13th.
the 13th.
Yeah, I got it.
But I think it might actually have been a Saturday.
Mine was a Wednesday.
Nice,
I don't know how I
Snarky.
know that. Birthday
Yeah,
blood. Oh
you know
wait,
what's funny?
she's a Scorpio too? I didn't know that. What?
As Triple B and I are both Tauruses.
Taurus,
The Tauruses are nice. I like Tauruses.
Earth,
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah.
Scorpios are like number one.
Earth. Taurus is a
Only
rule.
because it makes a cool
yeah.
tattoo.
So Scooby, maybe you know. So I was born like 7:08 a.m. on a Wednesday, October 31st. So maybe you know like my extras.
I know I
was
was
born
born
on
at
the
2
channel.
minutes after midnight.
Nice. I was 30 days late. I was supposed to be on October 1st and I came on October 31st.
Yeah, I was kind of late
I was
too.
born in 1982. There you go.
I was 79. Woo-woo.
TD, I
Oh,
know.
maybe you were born in 79.
I
I
got
thought that was
look at this.
What's him?
I weighed 13 pounds and 7 ounces.
Jesus Christ.
No, you didn't.
No,
Jim, what'd you
he's
say?
I swear to God I did.
difference.
My mama had to have a C-section.
Jim, what'd you say?
I said, I know 2 other people born on your birthday, and I know 3 people born on Sarah's mom's birthday.
Really? I don't know a lot
I
of
do,
people.
I do good to remember my birthday.
But Danny, just to confirm one more time, what year? Just to make sure I have it right.
65.
1965.
Okay. I am now researching.
It
I
was,
think I typed. I think I
was
texted it to you.
unnecessary.
What?
Probably be something I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Lobo said, "What's Hitler's favorite video game? Minecraft." Too soon.
I would have picked World War.
Jerry said he's
Triple B.
proud to be a baby boomer. Sorry.
Or at least I know why I'm free. That wait, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, Danny,
won't
I only
forget
have one.
autocorrect.
Only one died on your birthday that I can find.
Peter. Oh, Peter.
Danny, I can only find one person that died on your birthday.
Who was that?
Peter.
That-
Peter, you don't spark joy.
Put
You need
it
to
in chat. It is actually an opera singer. Died in New York City.
I am so blitzed.
Known for a powerful soprano voice, of course.
Yeah,
That's
the
great.
only
I
person-
googled it too.
Yeah, there you go. Let me
What?
make you big.
I think, wait, BBB,
Do what
can you
now?
look, I think Houdini was either born on my birthday or I think he died on my birthday. Houdini did. Oh, Wrestler.
Mm.
Oh, wait, was it because of steroids or something? But Eddie Guerrero, was that because of steroids?
Yeah.
Triple B, I just sent you 2 pictures.
Oh,
if you want
Angel, that's
to
nice.
load them up, these are the pictures I think Chance was talking about that I sent him.
Yeah, the cute one where you're five.
Fallen Angel said, feeling at home here.
Oh, it did.
But
Wait,
then
wait,
again,
wait,
the
wait.
iPhone Google thing don't work right on iPhone neither, right?
Yeah, it does.
I don't even know.
And
I don't know
Sarah
what you're
might
talking about now. What?
Sarah might know
Scooby.
Go ahead, Jim.
Sarah might know this. Isn't Snarky's birthday 11/14?
Oh, that's numbers. I don't know.
That's my daughter's birthday.
I'm
My
pretty
daughter's
sure
is November
Snarky's
6th.
birthday is 11/14.
She shares the same
Yeah.
birthday as King Charles, she says, with his big porky fingers.
What the heck?
How do you know
That's
that?
am-
Yeah,
amazing.
but
Whatever you do.
he has big hot dog fingers.
Sausage links.
Actually, a radio guy mentioned that.
cracking
It's
me
not,
up
original,
today.
it's not an original observation, but it's true. He pointed it out because he has sausage. He calls it sausage hands, sausage fingers. There were close-ups of his rings or something when he was coronated or whatever when he became.
Sarah,
the
when
king.
he said, and they donated a tree in her honor.
They donate sausage in his honor.
Chance, you're on fire today. You're cracking me up over here. I can't even.
Wait a minute, Chance, real quick. I gotta call you.
Funniest when I'm not
Wait a minute.
trying to be. I'm not
Wait a
trying
minute.
to be.
Okay,
I know
listen to me,
it's
everybody.
just
No,
funny. You're just
no,
funny.
listen.
Sorry.
I have got to call Chance out on something really cute and funny. Okay. Yesterday he had his live stream for his pod blast, right? And he kept saying he's going to bring me up, and he never brings me up because he forgot. But this is what's really cute, right? We're all typing in chat, and we're all talking about it, and I'm just like, don't worry about it, guys. It's don't worry about it. He's obviously needs to go to bed because he can't even remember that he's alive half the time. And anyway, what it comes down to is I get this cute little phone call suddenly. I'm sorry, I totally didn't mean to diss you like that, or whatever the heck you said in Chance voices. But I gotta tell you this much, Chance, I never feel dissed, and also it's freaking hilarious that you're like, yeah, I'm totally gonna do a thing, and you just keep talking about not that at all. And
So
Chance, I love you.
I have something in my office. It's called the apology jar, and every time someone excessively apologizes, they have to put a quarter in my jar. I'm not even joking, because we apologize for things we don't need to apologize for sometimes. Oh
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean-
I was gonna say that's Tom Green, right? No, it's Tom Green.
No,
Daddy,
I
do you
mean,
want some sausage?
totally-
Daddy, do you want some sausage?
I totally, yeah. Oh, that's a little thing. What? Now I've
Green's
got
a weird
PTSD from
dude.
that.
I know. There must be a full moon or something.
I
Oh,
don't even know anymore.
Daddy, do
I'm
you
up.
want some sausage?
So what is the topic? Or have we moved past close
Close.
yet? Or
Oh.
Okay, listen, real quick here. Triple B, give you another photo. So, when you,
Oh wait, can I
just-
ask a question?
Wait a
anyone
minute.
get
Let me
anything
just finish
special?
talking real
Sorry,
quick.
sorry.
Triple B, let me know when you get all three of those photos loaded up. Okay. Thank you.
Look,
I
Oh,
saw
I've not
three.
seen these.
I sent you another one. Okay, listen.
I've not seen these. What a cute kid. What happened?
Okay.
gosh.
That's a
You
joke.
became an ugly adult. You're welcome.
No,
Now,
that's
listen.
a joke. Okay.
No, Chance, I'm super offended. I'll call you later. Now, listen, everybody.
No, I like that you were blonde. You know, I'm partial to blonde hair.
Aw,
And don't
cute.
misunderstand. You're a child here. I'm not acting. You know, this is our
Your
time.
Chance. Can I talk?
Cute. You're
Can I talk?
I just like your
Let
hair
me
in
talk.
a normal
Let
way.
me talk. Let me
Okay.
speak. Okay, cool. Now listen, let me go over this real quick, okay? There's another picture coming. But okay, see the top picture there, right?
I like
That
your
was
dimple.
thank you. And I still have them today. I did not go anywhere. Okay, anyways, okay. So that picture there, I was at my my dad's second youngest brother's wedding, and I was a flower girl. And now they got married at the LA temple because they're Mormon. So all I did was throw petals on the steps and then had to go pick them up because that was my job. It was so stupid.
Right.
Anyways, I wore that dress one time and I hate dresses. So there you go. Now the next picture there, that's me in 4th grade.
On the
Now,
bottom.
Yes, that would be the second
Yeah,
one.
it looks like a cool picture. Dumb question. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, so on the top picture there, I cropped up my brother because ew. Anyway, so then I kept me. Now,
I don't want to say my filter kicked in. The one you have issues with today, that brother, or is that the only brother you have?
I only have one brother.
That's what I thought.
And then
Okay.
my cousin.
I'm trying to remember, you have one brother and a sister.
What? No,
Right?
I have a cousin that lives
No,
with me.
no
They grew up with me. And
Wait
no
a minute,
sisters.
don't get mad. I'm just trying to understand. I thought for some reason all this time you have a brother and a sister. Doesn't matter. Hello.
I know. I can explain why you think that because I told everybody brother and sister.
I'm not trying to upset you. I'm just trying to understand. I'm
You can't
sorry.
upset me. I'm trying to explain to you, and you keep cutting me off. That's what's funny.
Right.
Now,
Right.
at the end of the day, I can see why you get confused. Because I call everybody brother and sister because inclusion, because family,
And the
flock and
cousin
family.
too did throw me. You're right. The cousin. I forgot. I know. Go ahead.
Anyways,
Sorry.
he's boy. He boy too. Now that's neat. Now, okay, so the bottom picture now, right, is me in 4th grade. Now, if you were to zoom in to my neck, right, you'll see there's like a burn there. Because see, when my mom made me sleep in curlers because of course she did.
Oh, like
And
the
then-
spongy ones?
Yes, terrible things.
Yes.
Yes,
Ugh.
terrible.
They hurt
And
so
that's
bad.
why.
Oh, poor thing.
Mm,
I'm
okay,
so
No,
sorry
we
that
all
happened
had.
to
You
you
don't
back
feel
then.
bad for her. It's fine. She's over it.
listen, it was terrible in 4th grade. And anyways,
Look
okay,
how
so
cute
what
your
happened?
hair looks.
Okay, so what happened? So what happened was the neck there of that stupid dress that my mom made me wear because she did was all wrinkled, right? So she didn't want me to take the dress off because it had to go on and off over the head, right? And therefore that's the hair. So she made me just like put the color on the ironing board, and so she's ironing it, right? And then poof, she hits the end of the iron to my neck, right? I'm like, oof, right? Now I don't back away or anything like that. I just go, oh, and she's like, I am so sorry I burned you. And then hi Black Ann. And then what happened was this, okay? She felt really super guilty about that and begged me not to tell anybody. I'm telling somebody now. Oops. Anyways, but the moral of the story is this. Years later, like a few years ago from where I'm at today, right, in life, I asked my mom if I could borrow her iron,
I
right?
like the picture. How cute.
Okay, so I asked my mom to borrow her
Oh, I love that.
Okay, I asked my mom to borrow her iron, and then she sent me her iron. And then I realized at the time that iron is the same iron from 4th grade. And I was like, Mom, is that the same iron from 4th grade that you burned my neck with? And she's like, well, yes, it is. And there you go. That was the last time it ever got used until I borrowed it. And then I never used it because, like, talk about traumatic memories. My throat got burned.
So what you're saying is
Everything.
you're naturally curly, or you used to be.
No.
No.
I'm joking. I know that was the ultimate. I'm not listening. I know. I totally was just throwing that out there as a joke. I wanted to get a reaction from Sarah. Oh my God! I'm just
He
telling
said
you.
he's sorry. Sarah, he's sorry.
Okay, wait.
Sorry.
Jolie, put that picture back up.
Yeah, leave the picture up.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, I haven't talked about that one yet. So
You are adorable, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
This
it still throws off some serious Cindy Brady vibes.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
blame
Yes,
my
I like
mom
Cindy
for that. And
Lou.
also, this is in the 80s. Okay,
Or
now let me tell you
Cindy
about this
Lou
picture.
You have a Mrs.
No.
Beasley
I
doll.
love
Snarky.
I love the shirts.
Wait a minute. This is what's important here about this picture in particular. Okay, this picture is the first day of kindergarten, and you've seen my senior picture. So these are the last day of my schooling. You can see
I
them
didn't see
both
it.
together. Triple B, show me my senior picture and that one.
The senior picture?
Yeah, because this is my kindergarten picture, the first day of kindergarten right here.
Mm-hmm.
You are so freaking cute.
I
I'm
like
so
that
proud.
one too. I like that one
That's-
too. Were you
That's
you're
my senior
fine.
picture. So you can see that it's been me the whole time, not AI. But you
Right.
saw my kindergarten picture and you see my graduation picture. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
No birds.
Oh,
I see no birds.
And I fixed Snarky.
There you go.
Oh,
Class of 86.
Congratulations.
I
Excellent.
fixed.
Blazer. Oh, how cute.
Go back
I-
to
Is the
Sarah's
phone
picture.
charged yet? Damn.
Okay, which one, Jim?
Any one of Sarah's pictures, put it up there.
Okay.
Because the funny thing about it is, in all the time you were talking about Sarah and you had her picture up there, my name was beside the picture.
Yes, I noticed that too. And I was going to say something, but I thought, well, I'm just going to carry this out until somebody says something. Good job, Jim. You and now Sarah. You're welcome.
Blonde hair as like 5-6-year-old, but not that long, not that curly.
But it didn't look like 1935, Jim.
It
Well,
would have
anyway,
been 60.
I-
Now that I
Now
noticed
you're
that
supposed to
it's kind
smack
of
me across
hilarious.
the head. That was a mean joke. It was a joke.
It's
Listen,
still hilarious.
there you
That's
go.
okay.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
You're out of language. Yeah.
Okay. You
No,
were
they're not me
saying
anymore.
something. Well, you were saying no. You were up there.
Are we about to do? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Me neither. What?
I don't know. Jim was saying something, and then I brought your picture up, and he didn't get to finish what he was saying. So
Because I interrupted with my. I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot.
I never started.
No, stop saying you're sorry.
Look, damn it.
I was thinking that Jim didn't even start before you started accusing people
It's
about
Jim's
I've
Jim.
been
turn.
trying this whole time.
Jim, finish
turn.
already so we can
Jim,
start. Or something.
You may go now. Please speak.
That's okay. I think I'll just be quiet.
Oh no, Jim. No.
Oh my Christ. Hmm.
Come on.
We would
Now,
really like to hear
was-
fashion.
Was this clothes that we like to wear or clothes we like to see other people wearing?
Both.
you.
Ooh,
Both,
good
Jim.
question.
Both.
Good question.
Wait a minute. Did I need to think my answer?
Because when I'm guessing we're sticking with high school here,
Yeah.
I always wore Levi jeans, a t-shirt, and a sailor's cap. Not with the rim turned up, but with it down because it would keep your head dry. And we had to walk between
Just real quick, are we talking Popeye or Gilligan?
There's a
Gilligan.
difference.
He's saying
Gilligan.
Gilligan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like with it turned down. So the dog bowl's turned down.
Yes.
Yeah. But you said
And like I said, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to interrupt y'all.
okay.
I did it again.
Who's talking and let one person talk at a time? Jim, please finish. Good story.
Jim.
Hey,
There you go.
uh, that was what I like to wear. Now, what I like to see the young ladies wearing was hip hopper bell bottoms and halter tops.
Mm.
Well, that was what was in style. And when now that was in school, but if it was a school function, I had on bell bottom slacks, a print shirt, probably with flowers, dark color, and patent leather and suede platform shoes.
That sounds interesting.
Well, it was the 70s, early
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, and I think at one point you had mentioned that you like go-go boots.
That was the 60s.
Okay.
Because go-go boots were really big in the 60s.
Okay.
So there you go. All I need to say.
Okay. Thank you, Chance, for letting him say that. I'm going to heck.
That was awesome,
right.
man. I'm sorry, bro. God, I don't know what got into me.
Well, we
what
just-
got into you is nostalgia for Jim, I guess.
I
That
keep
sounds
hearing the
weird.
Samantha Twitch in the background. It's not me doing it.
It's my text message tone. That's
Oh, I
me.
like that.
That's my text message tone. Sorry, Sarah's still sending me pictures.
Yes, you can go ahead and upload those if you wish. I just gotta.
I wish I knew how to change to change my little text message alert. I was telling Sarah earlier, I don't know how to do it on this iPhone yet. And every time I get a text message, it makes the sound Tinkerbell made when she turned Pinocchio into a boy.
Oh yes, I laughed really hard when you sent me that one. I was like, "That's a good comparison." Whoa!
It makes that Tinkerbell sound with the wine, like on the Wonderful World of Disney, and I hate it so much. I want it to go beep 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 or ring like a phone or something.
All you have to do, Dan, is go to your settings.
So let's don't start with the phone thing again. It's a live stream.
I'll hit you in the back. I'll hit you in the back.
PD.
And I'm in no condition to try to do that.
Backstage.
Right
I just haven't been paying attention because I'm opic.
Who's backstage?
Nobody is. I brought him up stage.
Dropped off. She came back from
I'm up stage.
It's all good. It's all good.
I was lost.
Don't worry. You were lost and you were found. Okay. Who didn't answer the questions? Did we answer all the questions?
I want to make sure Jim got to say everything he wanted to say.
He did.
I'm done.
He confirmed he did.
Okay. And then Dan, you said everything you had to say. Going to work my way through everybody.
Yeah, he needs to do a picture there. That's a terrible one.
TD, I understand. She's saying my audio is being wonky. I couldn't hear anyone, and I had to dump out and come back in. So maybe what's going on with StreamYard. And she's using a phone, I think.
Well, we're at 2.5 hours. Do we want to go ahead and wrap it up?
What was your other question, though? Or is it no time?
That's up to you because I actually remembered to plug this laptop thing into the wall. I got a full battery.
Oh, well, good then. We can have a great backstage. Sounds good to me. Backstage, everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play a little trailer. If you guys don't mind, and then we'll go backstage. So I'm going to play a trailer from a different week, because I didn't make a trailer for this particular one because I was working with the pictures that I used.
Oh wait! Before you go, did you get the pictures that I sent you? Did you upload them yet?
Hold on, give me a second. I see what you're saying. Hold on, yes. I got it.
Do those first.
Let me.
And then we can dip out. Okay. I just realized that I did things. No, I'm telling them.
Hold on. I know. And I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to.
How dare you multitask, you multitasker?
Oh, I guess I'm going to tell everybody happy trails and thanks for having me on tonight. And Chance, I looked at the back of that picture of me and Jimmy Valiant, and it was taken July of 1980.
Very nice. Born in 65. So that would mean you are what, 15, 16?
15, fixing to be 16.
15. I'm sorry. I heard 16. I was like, yeah, he's 15.
I was emancipated. I was emancipated in 1981.
81. Okay.
The year before I was born.
I heard 80. Cool. I heard 80. Okay, cool. That's cool. And tomorrow you'll be on with me. I'm doing another unboxing because you had.
I can't wait for that. That's like a big thing in my life.
And there's a couple books I'm looking for to complete a set from this collection. And I saw one of them when I did that flip through. Right. I told you I didn't look at every comic in each box, but I flipped through some and saw enough to justify the price he had put on the collection. And there's some I didn't look at all. But when I did go through, just I saw this book. So I hope it's in the box tomorrow. There goes TD.
I hope somebody drops a link for that show. I'm not quite able to do that right this minute.
I added Jim because he wasn't in your picture. Well, he's there, but he's in the back. So yeah.
No, Jim is right there in the front with his back.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't see him because he was faced a different direction.
Right. But also, TD, I wanted you to upload the picture of my brother.
On all of you.
I wanted you to upload the picture of my brother before we signed off because I want everybody to see what my brother looks like. Okay, yeah.
But Dan and I'll be on 3:00 tomorrow Eastern Time, noon Pacific, on the Nostalgic Pod Blast YouTube channel.
I'll be in chat for sure. I'll be on chat for sure.
300 comic book covers is what we're going to show on camera and talk about.
Well, it might be a few more than that because you don't never know.
Yeah, I want to see stuff in your collection too, my friend.
I may show one or two.
Nice.
20 or all.
I'm going to mute my mic. Thank you, Jim.
All right. Well, listen, I just got one more picture to upload here. I just want to point something out real quick about how much my brother and I look alike. It's weird. You guys will all get to see my brother, assuming TD can sing.
I don't think she's coming back because she doesn't have time to do backstage. I can't speak
Wait a minute.
for her.
Did I say TD said she'll be?
Back.
Yeah, no, listen, people can't come back and they can. They got the links. Don't worry about it, Chance. Calm down, breathe, just relax. It's okay. Not quite Sunday yet.
Now, Sarah, what picture did you want me to put with this picture of your brother?
No, well, just one of me. Just like my senior one would probably be the best one to do. My adult one. It is my adult one.
There.
So, Chance, you're muted, just so you remember that.
Sarah Shane says, "Show more." I know that you're in the process of trying to do just that, but yeah, he wants to see more pictures.
I'm so sorry. I was about to make this an X-rated show for a minute. Thank God.
I don't think he means it. You're funny.
That's dear everybody. I thank
You're
you.
a child.
I'll just see what I have and see what else I have, because I know that's what I showed you is what I definitely have. Who knew? But this will be a picture of my brother and myself, probably, assuming maybe something. But yeah, I mean, I just need you guys to know that I look like my brother hardcore, and it's weird.
You're working on it. There it
Okay.
is. Okay.
That's my brother. He's 3 years older than me, right? And that's my senior picture. And my brother's senior picture, he forgot to shave, and he's got this weird peach fuzz half weird thing. I don't know, very neck beard of him. Anyways, but look. If I just was walking around with the buzz head like he does, I would look just like him. And people think we're twins, and we're not. So there you go. And therefore, thusly, I'm Mohawk.
3 years is a big difference. I'm 3.5 years older than my sister, and it is a big difference. You know what I mean? Like, we're not that. I mean, we're close. We're not that close, really. But I'm closer with her kids. My 11-year-old niece, 12-year-old nephew. I don't know. I mean,
right on.
I love her. You know. I mean, whatever.
So now you guys have seen my mom and my brother and myself. But one of these days, I'll maybe show you my dad if you haven't already seen him on my channel. Well, you don't want to see him now. He's ashes. But beforehand, before he was ashes, he looks good. Just saying.
Oh, that's sad. He's ashes. That's true, though. That's sad.
Bittersweet. That's why I'm iFox everywhere again. It's bittersweet because, I stopped being that to take care of my dad in his, final months, right? And then I'm back now being everywhere. So it's a bittersweet thing, but it's okay because movie 4
documented too on the Al's channel, because you said when you first came on with Al, Tom, and I, you said my father is in hospice care and I'm basically his nurse, and you told the story, and you said, and then I remember Tom's genuine reaction is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and you told the story how he could be gone any day now.
Then that happened.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting how it's documented though on a screen. It's just that's your life, part of your life.
Yeah, I was live before when my uncle died at 5 a.m. So, there's times in my life that I've been doing things and it's been kind of recorded, right? So, all right. Anyways, we can end this show for the next show coming up tomorrow. That show.
Sarah, Christy, give a tease of next week's questions or topic, or are you still working on it?
I will send that out usually on Tuesday.
Okay, cool.
And I'll email and text all of you with what the topic is and what it's going to be about and what my questions are, so that you can come prepared.
By individualistic mind.
All right. Yeah, one more thing about Tuesday. Since I went live 2 Tuesdays in a row, I'm giving Chance 2 Tuesdays off. So this next Tuesday, we're not doing anything. So we'll figure it out the next week, maybe.
I'm set at 5 a.m. Monday morning. I hate it.
Sarah, I'll help you if you need help. And I know Jim's already been trained in the backstage. So,
well, yeah, I'm just saying that I'm giving Chance 2 Tuesdays off in a row.
So on me, I'm worthless.
I'm probably not even
gonna. Danny's good too. Like, you have peeps.
Right. Again, peeps, Sarah. I'm taking Tuesday off, giving a chance to rest, because normally we do Tuesdays, right? So my point is, probably I will.
Sorry, I'll keep doing it. Shut up.
Listen. Anyways, a chance. Remember, I had my birthday party and then the 1K party. I did 2 Tuesdays in a row, and you were like, "Thank you, I'll totally be there," because good co-host, right? Epic co-host, matter of fact. So at the end of the day, I give you 2 Tuesdays off in a row because I love you, because epic co-host and stuff.
I love you back. Thursday,
you're welcome. Thursday, Saturday should be doing something, and then the cycle repeats. All right, there you go.
We'll get back on track.
I think Shane has a very good point. He said favorite full-length animation movie. I think we'll go with that. I'm going to do that.
All right.
I'm going to do that.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be awesome. Oh, wait, you said cartoon? Oh, wait.
Full animated movie. Full-length animation movie. I'm
all right.
I'm down with that. So that's next week's topic.
Cool. All right. So we could go ahead and end now. Do your thing, Easy. Triple B, whoever you are.
All right. Let's
names.
Okay. All
There you
right.
go.
Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you guys, your support to all the channels. I want to promote like everyone, like Snarky and Chance and everyone on the panel. They're family to me. I'm really proud to have Danny Staten on tonight. Jim, thank you so much for being here. Like all of you mean so much to me. Like you guys don't even know how special every single one of you are to me.
We love
in my
you.
YouTube journey. My
We
YouTube
love
journey
you.
is amazing because of you guys. So I
Aw.
value your time. I value
Aw.
We love you
guys
too.
I wouldn't want I mean, I love everybody so much on my panel, but like you're my panel. Like I love this panel.
Aw.
Like I love you guys so much. So
Back at you. You are an angel.
thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and play our outro and I'll see y'all backstage. Thank you for coming. Lots of BBB love and thank you for joining the BBB Community Connection where we connect with other YouTubers and we promote them and they promote us and we're family. Thank you guys. Good night.
Thank you everyone, to anyone who was interactive with us and just watching it, and for the replay crew. Bye.
Absolutely. Everybody
Fucking
have
love
their
y'all.
everybody say their farewells.
Bye. Farewell.
Jim, you have farewells?
Chance.
Good night,
Says bye.
everybody. Have a good
Bye,
weekend.
Jim. Bye,
Doesn't say
Danny. Bye, Jim.
Jim says
There.
calves.
Happy trails.
Happy
There you
trails.
go.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.